Report in, Driftlights! Izakacha here, and welcome back to Beyblade X EvoBattle. Now, you might notice, I am a slightly higher Bay level now. I'm now Blader level 16. I didn't do ranking battles since the last stream. I'm the exact same rank as last time, but now I get to talk about the second type of tournament. Ranking battle. Tournament battle. This works very simply. You ever played a game before that works off the tournament system? Because let me explain. Challenge the tournament and aim for the triumph. In this format, losing means elimination. Defeat all the bladers and earn points. You can check the opponent's information from the bracket. Make sure your customization is ready. So once you start, you cannot customize. However, you also get the ability to check in on pretty much everyone. Let's start the ranking battle, and let's go fight Rumi. Rumi. Wizard Arrow. Now, unfortunately for them, they're using a stamina type, which means Excalius, go get him!
Ready, set.
All right, we're gonna angle it so I hit the rail. 3, 2, 1, go! Shoot!
Perfect! 絵に描いたような完璧なシュートだ！探り合いが続いている！
I have no clue what they're saying. The game only has one language for the voiceovers. So let's go. Instant avoid. Oh, well, that didn't work. Clearly, this is a problem. Well, that's the first fight done. Hey, look, I hit Blader level 17 and learned Reflect Impact. Item get. I just stole their Beyblade. Yes, we are going to commit great crime. We are going to steal the Beyblade. This surprised literally nobody that the defense type beat the attack type. So I have to fight the defense type. Yo, Excalius, I know how you don't care. Plus, they can only put up the shield upon a counter. So if I just...
3, 2, 1,
go! Shoot! Perfect!
Perfect! 絵に描いたよう
Let's
な
go,
完
let's
璧なシュー
go!
トだ！
かわしてよしいけ
的確にアタックが差し込まれていく！
See, how are you gonna counter all of that?
ここまでは互角の勝負！まだまだ
Trick
展開が読めな
question!
いぞ！あ、
Get down!
全
Unbelievable!
力をぶつける
Instant avoid! Use that to get my active gauge back a little bit. Oh, who could have guessed? Ring out finish! 2 points!
私の勝ち
We are already off to an amazing start. We already won a ranking battle and the stream has only just begun. I have none of the upgrade systems yet. Now, because I didn't get any really good finishes, I didn't really get that many ranking points, which puts me up to rank 217. And that's how you know I didn't do any off-stream. Because even a bad run is still a decent chunk of the tournament progressed. Oh, cool, I get to talk about League Battle. I ain't talking no League of Legends. Instead, this one works very simply. If you ever played Monster Rancher 4, you might know how this system works. Like my friend Mikan, who played it on stream, I think it's like yesterday or the day before. So I get to talk about League Battle. How it works is simple. Everyone gets to fight everyone. All you need to do is make sure you win the most. I'm against Naomi. Xeno X Callius, let's do this. And
Ready?
Viper's
Set, set.
tail. I'm fine with this. 3,
3,
2, 1,
go!
go! Shoot!
Perfect! 絵に描いたような完璧なシュートだ。睨み
Oh,
合いが
what's
続く
that? Not gonna go on the offensive.
さあ
負けないわ。
先に動くのはどっちだ。
負けないわ。
Ow. I had to open my mouth.
試合は中盤へ。戦いの行方はいかに。
Ow. Ah!
オーバーフィニッシュ。
Well, I can still
ごめん
win.
マウス
Never mind. No, I can't. So as soon as I lose 1, I just get booted back out. Okay. Game can be punishing. Got it. I'm not gonna check. Ayane. Okay. Delta Drake. Well, I want power, so let's go with Storm Pegasus.
レディーセット
Also, notice how we're fighting opponents that have plus parts,
3
which we can't really get yet, at least not reliably.
シ
Perfect! 絵に描いたような完璧なシュートだ。睨み合いが続いている。
Reminder of how the gimmick of attack types work.
お互いの緊
They are
張
the
感が
only
ひ
ones
し
who
ひし
can
と
dash
伝わって
cancel.
くる。的確にアタックが差し込まれていく。
Allowing them to set up
オーバーフィ
that.
ニッシュ
A dash loop.
すっごく楽しかった。
If you're smart with an attack type, I kid you not, you do not need to use any of the other types in the game. Sure, stamina is brutal, balance is a slow burn, and defense is being a turtle. Like, yeah, I have a balance type because of my Emperor H operator. Well, operate. But like I really don't need them. Like this trio can theoretically carry me to the end of the game.
レディーセット 3、2、1、
Go. Shoot!
Perfect! 絵に描いたような完璧なシュートだ。
Let's see how this goes. What are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing?
エクストリームダッシュ
Apparently, it seems like nothing.
お互いの緊張感がひしひしと伝わってくる。
Get back, will you?
いけ
Ow! I forgot that's how
堅
that works.
実なスピンフィニッシャー。
Survivor finish. 1
スピンフィニッ
point.
シュレディー
Ah,
セット
crocodile's bite.
3、2、1、ゴーシュー
I'm not really that worried about this one. If anything, I'm more worried about how Storm Pegasus is moving.
やられたいけまずい押したよよしいけ
スタミナが先に切れるのはどっちだ。
よ
Okay,
し
it's a balance type.
攻める攻める
Ow.
アタックが止ま
これ
ら
で
ない。
Extreme finish!
エクストリームフィニッシュ。最高のバトルだった
Blade level 19. Launch slide tap.
よし
And of course, I get a little bit of money and just steal that Beyblade. Going to commit great crime.
私の勝ち
Worth mentioning, what type of finish also is worth more points. Extreme finish is worth more. But you already know that. See? Rank 106. Oh no, it's cutscene time.
感じだ。
You're doing well.
うん
It's all thanks to your Fang Leone. This bay is seriously amazing. Calling it mine is a bit much. Also remember, we call it Lion's Fang. And that bay was just something I was given. All now, and all I did was tweak it to suit you.
さすがだね
Still, it's incredible. Battle's exactly the way I want it to.
おい、
Now's not the time to just sit around and stare at your bay. You want first place, right? Then go rack up more
オッ
points.
ケー
Okay.
こん
I
の
found
野
you.
郎。ん
Oh, looks like a good opponent found you.
レン
Ran.
ここでやったな
Archer,
100年目。
a meeting here must be fate. You ran off earlier.
謝っても
I'm gonna take out all my frustration and everything else on you and knock out finish you. Oh, he's really fired up.
え
Don't sound so excited. What do you mean by knockout finish me?
お
It means I'm gonna win this Bay battle with a knockout finish and crush your heart too.
俺はお前のことが羨ましい。
Ever since our days at the academy, I've always been jealous of you.
いつもいつも
You were always
ルーペ
having
と
fun
仲良く
battling with
しやがって
Lupe. That's just Lupe trying to get mine to be a personal Bay crafter.
そ
I want to be Lupe's rival too. I wanted to be the one battling her. Have you ever considered asking for Tinder? But I couldn't. Again, have you ever heard of Tinder? Sounds like you might want to go download that, mate.
この野郎。
Because you were there. Parasocial much?
え
What's going on? He's certainly venting his anger, huh? He's also wasting both of our time. Rain, if you want to boost your points, you gotta beat up more than just the small fry.
うん
Ren is, well, a bit out there, but he's a fellow graduate of the Academy's Blader course. He's a pretty strong blader.
やるぞ。
You're gonna have to win this one if you want to take first place in the pre-match, Rain.
勝ってみせる
Got it. Reference, I'm fighting two blades. Pterodon's Talon and Tyranno's Beats. Oh, apparently I'm fighting three. My bad. Tyranno's Beat versus Sarge. No, not Sarge, guys. Xeno Excalius. Sarge isn't in the game.
3、
3
2、
1
GO!
Go! Shoot! Perfect bonus. Let's go.
危ねえ。絵に描いたような
And with that,
完
I've
璧
already
なシュートだ。
won.
エクスト
My
リーム
victory is
ダッシュ。
assured.
圧倒的な力の差だ。ここから逆転はあるのか。
Out of hit.
オーバーフィニッシュ
Over finish. What, you the one that said you were gonna knockout finish? You're doing a pretty bad job at that.
レディーセット。
Set! Actually, one of the few blades where this is a good option. 3, 2, 1. Go! Shoot! Perfect! Let's show 'em where you're feared, El Drago!
完璧なシュートだ。お互い様子を見ているのか。攻める攻める攻める。アタックが止まらない。
Not just any blader can wield El Drago. Blader level 20, and I learned Pudge
い
Crash.
いね
Oh, cool, that one's actually kind of decent.
うお
よし。
All right.
よくやった。
Good job, Rain. It looks like it wasn't quite as easy as last
そう
time.
だね。
Yeah. It was way more spirited than
う
before.
ん。
So this is the difference between casual battles and a tournament match.
だな。
Exactly. Though in his case, there's probably more to it than just that. Not yet.
諦めんな。
It's not over yet. Our battle doesn't end here. I'll definitely make it through the pre-match. I'll get my revenge on you in the grand final.
覚悟しろ。
That.
わかった。
Got it.
やるぞ。
I'll do my best so I can face you in the grand final, Ren.
くそー
You're amazing.
え
What do you mean?
いや、
Nothing. Never mind. Anyway, come back here for a bit. There's something I want to do.
マイス、
I'm back.
どうしたの？
So, what is it you wanted to do?
あ
All right.
よし。
This should make battles easier for you.
ありがとう。
Thanks, Mice.
俺はお前の
I'm your personal
専属
bait
クラフタ
crafter
ーだから
after all. This is part of my job. They're the second half of the
な。やるぞ。
pre-match. Let's keep racking up those points. Yes, it is. And I believe, yep, parts enhancement and rank up unlocked. Mice will enhance and rank up your parts. You do this by selecting Contact Mice from the main menu, or by talking to him at the hideouts. Only ever use it through this menu. It is actually faster. Also, I get to talk about something now.
いらっ
So
しゃ
now
い
I get to
パー
talk
ツの
about
売却
how
だね
talk about how this game's advancement system works compared to the previous game. And what a glow up it is. My biggest complaint with the previous game is that you didn't really have any way to power up the blade. You had to re-buy the parts at a better rarity, which consisted of 1 to 3. However, you didn't get access to tier 2 parts until halfway through Cross 1. We are in the first major section of the game. We already have access to part enhancements, and now
やる
part
か
rank up. A feature that didn't even exist in the last game. So let's talk about it,
いら
shall
っ
we?
しゃいパーツの購入だね
I'm going to use this as an excuse to power up one of the DLC blades. Specifically, gonna buy a few copies of the headpiece of Xeno Excalius.
また来てね
Now, once you've got those duplicate parts, you need to go to the Contact Mice menu.
お
Go to Part Rank Up and click
や
Blade.
るか
In Rank Up, you can increase a part's rank and increase its stats significantly. The difference between star ratings is huge. For Rank Up, you'll need a certain amount of Rank Up points. Points can be earned by using identical parts. However, the parts used for this will be consumed. Part rank is shown by star marks. You can raise it up to rank 5. You'll need more parts for rank up. Battle bladers who use the same parts you want, or buy them from the shop to collect what you need. In this case, I want to power up my Xeno Excalius. And by using all 7 of those, it goes from a 1 star all the way to a 3 star. And look at that stat difference. Now, if I look at my stats for Xeno Excalius, you'll see just powering up the head like that was a huge buff. Reminder, by the way, this hasn't been enhanced yet. Part enhancement. In part enhancement, you can use any of your own parts to increase the stats of any part you choose. You need, again, enhancement points. However, you actually don't need to use the same part. Meaning, if I want to power up Xeno Excalius, I don't need to use Excalius. The part you use doesn't even have to be the same type. Meaning, it doesn't have to be a blade to power up a blade. I could use a bit, a ratchet, I could use a lock chip. Which is why I prefer this game so much more. I swear I'll stop bringing up my complaints for Cross 1. There's also another feature, but we don't have access to that yet, and it actually doesn't do anything. at least not for the abilities of the blade. But we'll talk about it when I get access to it because it's my favorite addition in this game compared to its predecessor. Any of you got gear flat? Let me check this. 360. Okay, Danny, you using 360? No. Alright, so basically I'm going to power up my parts for Ecalius. Mostly because powering up the DLC blades... Now, reminder, I didn't get to use some of these DLC blades during my own personal run. Meaning some of the reactions you're seeing to what the DLC blades that I'm using, actually all of the crossover blades, it's all first reaction to what they can do. Yaruka. Okay, I need 8 more Xeno Excalius to max it out. Irashai! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least I think that's 8. I'll know when I go to the contact mice menu. So this actually does mean a lot of the stuff I'll be doing off screen. Yay, exactly 8. A lot of stuff I'll be doing off screen is mostly farming to power up my blades off screen, which is going to let me tear through this game. Now, if you're wondering, Ace, you're pretty powerful. You could just upgrade all three of your crossover blades blade to its max level. Yes, and I can, but it takes a lot of money to do so. And I do mean a lot. Just doing that for Excalius ate most of my money. Is it worth it? You look at those stats and tell me if you think it's worth it. This also means I'm now able to actually swap out my moves a little bit. For example, I could swap this out to be Edge Slash. And like I said, generally, you want to use a lot of stuff that helps you out. I have 2 normals and a fast activation speed. I could also use aerial combo or reflect impact. But while Edge Slash trades off a bit of power for activation speed, it also gives spin recovery, which in my opinion is a little bit more valuable. Oh, cool, Select Room Battle. This is actually one of my favorite types in the game. Select Room Battle. Progress through the rooms to reach the goal. Clearing objectives will allow you to advance to the next room. You get to choose what the next room you go to is. Meaning, I need to beat up this guy. Hey you, let's have a fiery battle. I'm burning up. So is the entirety of the UK, mate. Prepare to witness what a powered up blade in this game looks like. Because, oh my god, this is going to be mental. Three, 2, 1, go! Shoot!
Perfect! 絵に描いたような完璧なシュートだ!
Just wait for Excalius to tap them. I'm intentionally I took my hands off the controls. I'm not touching the PC. This is just pure auto chase. Look how much stamina burst I still had. That was without player input. And now that I have access to this feature, it's going to get crazy. Now I have to choose a door. I can either go to a battle room or an unknown. You can't tell the condition of this door. Yeah, sure, I'll go through. Oh, perfect. Lovely. And that one tells me flat out that it's a parts room, which is currently what I want. Now, I have to go to that battle room. I really don't get a say in this. That's because it's the only room left. Oh, it's a character called Fuyuki.
わかった。
わかった。
よし。
By the way, the star ranking of a part has an effect on how much enhancement points it is worth. Reference, this is now a +4 Excalius, which itself is going to be mental. If you think that's bad, just remember, these are the weaker kinds of blades. Wait until you see what I can do with a custom line. Now, since I know this isn't going to last long enough, I'm just going to send in Excalius and go for the kill. Savage Bear. Oh, it's using gear ratchet. I feel kind of bad. No, I don't. I'm lying.
Great! 素晴らしいシュートで相手に差をつけられるか
Case in point. GG.
エクストリームフィニッシュ
El Drago didn't get to play.
だった
Blade level 21.
いいね
Reaction counter. Hey, look, I got more parts. More grist for the mill.
私の勝ちやった
Rank 52. Hey, Dron's dagger. Nice. Hey, a league battle. So for reference, while I just mentioned that, you know, parts have levels and such and you can power them up. I'm now going to go over here and I'm going to explain to you all why custom line is broken. Now remember that it does not matter which part you buy. It matters that you buy them and buy a lot. You cannot buy them in bulk, by the way, before you ask me. If you could, I'd be doing that. So let me explain why I talked about custom line just. Which is the same as Fang Leone,
よし
Lion's Fang, and Emperor. Custom line is very much a case of I used the wrong thing. You only use 10 parts at max at a time, but you'll see why that really doesn't matter. I just realized I'm in the wrong category.
わかった
I'm an enhancement, not
Yosh.
rank up. Oops. You can only use 10 parts at a time. So we're now looking at a 4-star lock chip plus 3 Emperor. Doesn't look like much, does it? Remember that that's just a lock chip. The maximum level a piece in this game can be is plus 15. This rule does technically apply to custom line beys, it's just kind of a little bit different in execution.
また来てね。
Now, as you've noticed, you have to power up the
Yaru
parts of
bosh.
a custom line separately, not all at once. Now, for reference, the part you saw of Xeno X Callius being at 5-star, without that much enhancement at +4, was itself a massive jump in power for Xeno X Callius. However, stats work a little bit differently for a custom line bay.
いらっしゃい。パーツの購入だね。
Irashai! Need one more Emperor. Give me a second and I'll look something up. So,
また来てね。
basically, it's a case of it takes a lot of pieces to max something out. That's the wrong tab. No, wait, that was the right tab. No, I'm ahead a bit. This is now a 5-star head for Emperor. It is max rank. It cannot get any more powerful. This part is at max rank and cannot be enhanced further. This does not apply for Might or H, which themselves also need powering up.
いらっしゃい。パーツの購入
And
だね。
just like that, I feel like you can already tell what makes them significantly more powerful. I'm just going to burn all of my money on Might at the moment. Just to see how close that gets me to maxing it out.
よし。
Primary Blade. That got me 6 away from maxing out Might. Which itself, at +0, is still worth a decent chunk of
わかっ
power.
た。よし。
Now, if I start using those parts I got from the rooms, you'll immediately notice how fast those stats are going up. Now, let's take a look at what it could do now. See, it's not as powerful initially. This is due to how custom line parts work. Each one has its own stats. And while parts for basic line may power up faster, from my testing in personal time, it feels like they actually have higher. It feels like custom line actually has higher caps to a basic line due to being made of 3 pieces, each with its own set of stars and enhancement ranks. Meaning it's technically the only thing in the game that can go above 5-star. If we want to be technical, that makes it 15-star. If we're counting each piece separately. Versus Mickey. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, hey, Ace, why aren't you powering up Lion's Fang? I can't.
レディーセット
I genuinely can't. It's a story thing.
3 2 1
Go. Shoot! As I progress through the game, Lion's Fang gets upgraded automatically.
完璧なシュートだ
Boss
バーストフィニッ
finish.
シュ
And they'll get to see what the enhanced Emperor's might can do.
レディーセット
3, 2, 1,
Go!
go! Shoot!
Perfect! 絵に描いたような完璧なシュート
Now, due to it being a balance type blade, Operate is a balance type bit after
だ
all,
睨み合いが続いている
まずい
which is what determines
タ
that.
イムフィニッシュを決めた
Yeah, that's a burst into extreme finish combo,
私の勝ち
which is kind of brutal when you think about it. 'Cause that's round 1, and I already scored 5 points. Look at all these pieces. That's a nice little amount of XP there, game. Or money if I sell it. Versus Hinata. Wait, how can she do Beyblade? She's blind. Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong Hinata. Oops. Ah.
レディー
Steel Samurai or Samurai Steel, whichever you feel like saying. I just think of it as the thing from Phoenix Wright that still saves cases, even though it was only really like majorly relevant in the first game.
Perfect!
まず
絵に
い
描いたような完璧なシュートだ探り合いが続いている
これで最後
Extreme finish.
エクストリームフィニッシュ
Ain't that just a kick in the
こ
teeth?
のバトルだった
See? This is the power of DLC. Secret parts are unavailable unless they're scanned. Mice will scan them for you. You may also obtain rare colored parts and more. Be sure to scan them and get something special. That's 8 points.
私の勝ち
See? That's 1400. I'm now rank 18th. Ah, tournament battle. Honestly, fitting. How long have I been streaming? 40 minutes, and I'm already basically about to finish this part of the game. Yes. Toronto's Raw.
レディーセット
3,
3
2,
1
1, go! Shoot!
Perfect!
まずい
絵に描いたような完璧なシュートだ睨み合いが続いてい
Get
る
out of here!
オーバーフィニッシュ私の勝ち
Hey, Blade level 23, and I learned Big Roll.
やった
Kyoko. Would your last name happen to be Kirigiri by any chance? Oh, Cobalt Drake. Oh, this is gonna be a cakewalk. Excalius,
レディーセッ
do your thing. I'm just gonna do this.
ト
3,
レディー
2, 1,
Go!
go! Shoot!
Perfect! 絵に描いたような完璧なシュートだ
Boom.
オーバーフィニッシュ
Over finish.
私の勝ちよし
Now remember, this game may be story-wise about fighting through various tournaments, but remember that this game is a marathon, not a sprint. No matter how I might be making it look. AI's fault that it's weak. Should have just, got the DLC. Yeah, should have just farmed money, guys. Also, I swear, it's not a case of the DLC parts being overpowered. I did beat the game without DLC parts in my first run. It's literally just a case that the AI is weak. As soon as you get access to powering up your parts, you may as well just roll credits. Because at that point, you can just farm up to be stupidly powerful. Like, have endgame power this early. I don't think the game actually has any safeguards against that. Hey, I'm rank 2. Which means I'm about to win this part of the game. Yeah, alright, I won. That means you did it. You're in second place. So who is it in first? Lupe? What's up? Not too much. Dealing with the heat of the UK in a heat wave. Even though we've taken down quite a lot of bladers ourselves. And she's still above us. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Alright, come back here for a sec. I want to check your base condition. Got it. Okay, now it's perfect. Thanks, mice. Rain, we're in second place right now. Only the top 25 in each group can make it through the pre-match. At this rate, you'll have no trouble getting through. If you want to aim for first place, we could avoid facing Lupe and just take down other bladers to earn more points. But you're not seriously thinking about doing something that lame, are you? Normally I'd say play lame, win games, but he annoys me. Of course not. I even said it before we started. I'm gonna beat Lupe and finish in first place. That's the spirit. Go blow her away, Rain. First place is ours. Yeah. But can I really win? Lupe has earned more points than me all by herself. She's beaten so many bladers. Well, yes, that is very much true that Lupe is in first. Not for long. Ugh, only 5k? Why don't you just stab me in the heart while you're at it? The pre-match is about to end. I have to face Lupe before it does. Speaking of, Rain. Huh? I'm so glad I found you before the pre-match ended. So, shall we? You're not gonna run, right? Go on, run. I said before we started. I'm gonna beat you and take first place. Thought so. But hey, isn't it already obvious? Huh? Rain, you've been fighting with mice supporting you, right? Yeah? Then why am I the one in first place and you're in second? Doesn't that seem weird? Unlike you, I've been fighting alone this whole time. Huh? If I've taken more bladers than both you and mice together, doesn't that mean I'm stronger than you? Well, so, can you still say it? That you're the one more suited to be with mice? I think by this point, even this early in the game, you'd think given the backstory stuff, she'd realize even if she won this little bet, mice wouldn't want to walk with her. And technically, it's just a case of it's a case that technically they never said like he has to stay that person's personal baycrafter. Meaning he could pull this technicality and go, well, cool, I'm your personal Baycrafter now. And as my first action as your personal Baycrafter, I'm going to quit and work for MC. Silent, huh? Does that mean you agree that I'm more suited for mice? Seriously, I can't watch this anymore. I showed up to help you in a tournament, not listen to mean girls. You looked pretty worried when you left, so I figured something like this would happen. Mice. You're just letting her say whatever she wants. So she's in first place and ranked higher than us. She beat more bladers than us all by herself. So what, does that make her stronger than you? Absolutely not, dummy. But she's just spouting out things that sound convincing. It's all a bunch of lies. You don't have to take her seriously. Listen up, Rain. And really, listen. What? Lupe's all proud about beating more bladers than us, but she hasn't even fought us yet. And you know what that means? It means she avoided us and just went after the small fry. Could we just acknowledge he's rage baiting Lupe? Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna lie. When I first played through this game, I hated mice. But as the game went through, him constantly just rage baiting Lupe and such made him shoot up from my least favorite character to my favorite character in the story. He's hilarious. Tell her what I just told you. I bet she'll turn bright red with embarrassment. Stop grinning like that. I bet it's mice, right? What did he say? You wanna know? That's why I asked. He said that you avoided us and just fought the small fry. What? Just fought the small fry? Oh? She just admitted it. And that red face, oh, that's so lame. Someone that lame thinks I should be their personal Baycrafter? You've got to be kidding. Show her. Show her who's gonna make me a super famous Baycrafter. And that she's no match for us. Fine. I'll prove it in this battle whether I was just getting cocky from beating small fry. It's on, Lupe. That's ignition! Dino Excalius versus Soul Phoenix. 3, 2, 1, go! Shoot! Ready? Fight!
絵に描いたような完璧なシュートだ。
オーバーフィニッシュ。
Rudder Phoenix.
レディーセット。
This is gonna be a piece of cake. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip!
パーフェクト。絵に描いたような完璧なシュートだ。
調子乗んな。いけ。やば。
アタックを連続で叩き込んでいく。睨み合いが
You think you'll beat us, Lupe? What a joke. Narcissism doesn't win tournaments. This does! Extreme Dash! Absolute Fang!
エクストリームダッシュアブソリュートファング
エクストリームフィニッシュを決めた。
Extreme Finish! 3 points!
最高のバトルだった。
And that is why I'm stronger.
私の勝ち。
I won. Don't make me sweat like that. But now, I did it. I'm in first place.
Rematch Group B, time's up. Please end your battles.
That's right, we hit.
Time! And the winner is Rain Archer.
Time's up. Which means, yeah, congrats. Yeah, you did it, Rain. You're first place in your group. And you finished the pre-match without losing once. Just a Homer Simpson. Woohoo! By the way, we just beat the first section of the game. I did it, mice. Well done. First place. And undefeated to boot. And that's impressive. Once you get back, we're having a review session. Jeez. Getting shaken just because someone threw a few insults at you right before the big battle. You need to trust the bay I tuned for you more. Sorry about that. How mean. You're the one who insulted me. Saying I was just fighting small fries too mean, especially after I worked so hard. You know, nepotism isn't very interesting. And it's rude to the people I battled, too. Oh, shut up. I had to say all that, or Rain would have never snapped out of it. But yeah, I might have gotten a little too far. I watched your final battle with Rain closely. If Rain wasn't using the bay I tuned for him, you might have won. I still find this funny that no matter which protagonist you pick, male or female, it's always going to show he, him pronouns. I don't know. Mika, welcome to the chat. I don't know why the game does this. The game doesn't let you, doesn't have a thing to go, you want to use he, him, she, her, they, them. No. It has you pick which, male or female for the avatar. It's even officially known as male and female, designs. I saw the DM, don't worry. So I don't know why when you pick the female protagonist, it uses he, him. Did they forget to program that in? Which is kind of funny that issue has remained in the game all the way to the latest patch. They never fixed it. Which means it's not an issue with how it's set up. Meaning if they wanted to fix this, they'd have to have a patch to redo the dialogue that mentions the character's pronouns, just to have it actually check which one you picked. It even pops up in the online menu as male and female. I mentioned this last stream, but it's so funny. I can't take it seriously. In a good way. I'm not reading that whole rant out in the voice. Oh, yeah. That. I figured you'd come prepared, so I added some extra tweaks. What? You didn't say what? The heat's getting to me. You said you didn't even know if you could. Is that true, mice? I was just being extra careful. You see, I used this advanced tactic called lying. Glad it wasn't a waste. You're pretty good, Lupe. That doesn't make me happy at all. If mice had been my personal baycrafter, I definitely wouldn't have lost. Yeah, I know. You're really strong today, Lupe. The reason I won was because I had mice. Don't act like you're comforting me when you're actually bragging. Don't you have your own personal simp? I'm done here. Oh, the simp comment got under her skin. I lost today, but the real showdown is the grand final.
絶対
I'm
勝つ
going to win it.
私の方が
You'd
強
better
い
make
っ
it
て
through
証
this
明するから
semifinal, Rain.
わかった
Yeah, I'll definitely make it. Let's battle again in the grand final.
よーし
As long as you get it.
じゃあね
See you then.
じゃあね
Bye. Yeah. Get out of here.
よし
Alright, let's get going too. The next group will be arriving soon. Let's leave before it gets crowded.
うん
Right.
やあ
Excuse me. Can I have a moment?
すまない
Sorry to stop you.
え
Blaze Fujiwara from Yggdrasil? What are you doing here?
ん
Just observing. Combining Beyblade with the BBR to discover a handful of talent among so many bladers.
ん
This initiative by Cyclops Industries is truly fascinating.
あ
I'm interested to see what kind of impact it will have on the blading world.
素晴らしい
Congratulations on taking first place in the group undefeated. You battled wonderfully. Yet, despite the fact that it actually did lose on screen earlier, canonically, this is undefeated.
さすがだね
And not just the battle itself, your base setup was also remarkable.
ん
Was that your work? Yes.
おお
If you don't mind, could you tell me your name? I'm Mice Kumiki.
ふむ
Mice
ど
Kumiki.
うだい
I'd like to scout you for Yggdrasil research. What do you think? How about putting that excellent Baycrafter talent of yours to use at our
え
company? What? Yggdrasil Research is a global corporation and the sponsor of Team Yggdrasil's base. It's even bigger than Cyclops Industries, and I'm sure they have the best Beyblade facilities. Mice might be better off with Blaze than staying as my personal Baycrafter. I really appreciate the offer, but I'm sorry. I've already decided. I'm going to keep working as Rain's personal Baycrafter.
おお
Is that so?
すまない
I'm sorry. Just forget everything I said. I'm really sorry. There's no need to apologize.
素晴らし
The
い
emergence and success of new talent like you two. That alone is proof that the Bay time shift is truly happening.
頑張りたまえ
I look forward to seeing how you both grow in the future.
また会おう
Sorry for taking up your time.
ありがとう
Thanks, Mice.
Hmm?
For what?
おい
More importantly, what now, Rain? Looks like that Blaze Fujiwara is expecting big things from us.
うん
That's an easy one. In the upcoming semi-final, and then in the grand final after that, I'm going to win, and keep on winning. After all, I can't stop winning.
やるぞ
We'll become pros and go challenge him. And then we'll show him just how much we've grown.
あ
Yeah, you're right. So let's head back and get started on a review
う
session.
ん
Yeah,
さすがだね
but seriously, you're amazing, Mice. Even Blaze recognized it at just a
よ
glance.
し
I'll give it my all so you can become a super famous Baycrafter as soon as possible. Copy.
よし
We made it through the pre-match. Next is the semi-final. Up to you if you want to hop in VC, by the way, Mika. Also, don't end anytime soon. Trust me, I'm at the part of the game where I have access to the upgrade mechanic. There is an actual chance I might be able to beat the game. There are 3 major sections of this game. There's the pre-match, the semi-final, and the grand final. Those are the 3 major rounds. Keep that in mind. That's basically the plot of the game. What we get to do after that is basically, that's when the game is considered beaten. When you have beaten the grand final. Effectively, this game splits nicely into 3 arcs. There's the post-game too, but I'm not doing the post-game. Speaking of, hello, Mikan.
Hello.
Yep. So,
I didn't do pocket sand, I did sand pocket. I'm putting the sand in my pocket.
makes sense. So you can use pocket sand later.
Also, Ace.
I hate sand. It's
Well, I
coarse,
was gonna
rough,
say-
and it gets everywhere.
I just had a thought. So a bag of holding can hold 500 pounds, right?
Yes.
So if the party has a bag of holding and they're in a desert, they could technically fill the bag of holding with 500 pounds of sand. That way, if they ever come across a pitfall trap in a dungeon or something, they could just fill the pitfall trap with some sand from the 500 pounds of sand they have. It's literally pocket sand. But no, I mean it's literally not even a joking. That's literally what it is. Because if you have if everyone has a bag of holding in the party, someone does have to like fills it with sand because it's easy. It's easier than dirt because dirt like is thicker, but sand like is grain. So you could fill with that, and you could just use sand to like fill holes if like there's pitfalls or something. Right?
Zhao sent me a thing. I need to DM you this. Try not to laugh and don't mention it on stream because server rules, but try not to laugh at how great this is.
Let me look. Even though I disagree with it, I still have to laugh at it. I
Really?
still have to laugh.
No,
the fact that it sold
you have
1,000
to-
copies.
The fact that it sold 1,000 copies and it is basically just the biggest case of someone just deciding to be nothing but petty. I don't know if it's possible to reach a level of petty above that.
But dude, there's literally been entire inventions and corporations that have been formed just for someone's petty.
Yeah, let's not forget that someone wiped out an entire job just because of that petty, just because of a petty rivalry.
Yeah.
Like, this is insane. I love it. Some of the greatest things, like Mikanda said, some of the greatest things to happen on this planet have happened just because of being petty. Let nobody tell you nothing good can come from being petty.
Yeah, another thing. I was going to say, one more modern things. Technically, DreamWorks, who was made because people that were fired from Disney were petty and said, like, you know what?
Yep.
Screw Mike Eisner, because that was who in charge. So he's like, screw Mike Eisner. We're going to make our own. We're going to make our own studio, and they did. And for years, even nowadays, DreamWorks was a thorn in Mike Eisner's side. Because he was the guy, he was the CEO in the 90s that, like, he tried buying out everything. He tried competing with Sega arcades by making I forgot that place was with Disney, some kind of Disney virtual reality park, but it failed literally because he wanted to compete with everyone. If he saw any kind of business, no matter what it was, he saw it as competition. So literally, Sega arcades were only in Japan, nowhere else in the world, and he wanted to make his own arcade just to compete with them because he was that petty.
Yep. So we made it through the first third of the game. The pre-match. Now we get the semi-final segments. And this could be a problem. A problem? What do you mean? Mikon, have you tapped into the screen share?
Sorry, chat. Let me look. Give me a second. Like I said, I was still making that tweet because you distracted me. You distracted me with your post.
Fair.
Give me a moment. Let me look. Let me look.
Also, I kid you not, the reason why I picked the female design for this game is I just generally think it looks better than the male one. Our results in the pre-match. To put it simply, you did too well. You won every single one of your battles. I believe earlier in the stream shows that no, I didn't, but okay. What's wrong with that? Rain, what do you think about when you go to take on a blader who looks stronger than you? Huh? Well, I try not to make a Steven Universe reference. You watch their battles, the bay they use, how they fight, and what their weaknesses are, and you come up with a strategy for that. Oh. Exactly. People are going to be watching us in the semi-final. And all of those bladers are going be strong enough to have survived a pre-match.
な
So now you get what I mean by a problem now, right? Even with that match against Lupe, we may have overdone it. Sorry. No need to apologize. I didn't stop you either. I actually don't know why that didn't. What, Kibo? Are you doing your job right?
It's Kibo, are they ever?
Oh no, actually, the issue isn't Kibo. It does not trigger from exclamation mark Tiltify. It does have a trigger from exclamation mark VTSS. It also does so for exclamation mark donate and exclamation mark charity.
Have you gone over what your incentives or goals are?
I forgot to make those, and I tried. I had so that people could offer ideas, and nobody suggested anything.
To be fair, you didn't tag anyone when you made the suggestion.
I didn't everyone ping.
I did not get everyone ping because I would have saw it. I don't.
Oh,
I don't
right,
have the.
I use the role for having passed verification.
Well, I would say it
It's
shows.
literally
It shows.
in
It shows that. Yeah, it says at drift liftries, but however,
Drift lights.
that did not ping me. Yeah, that did not ping me.
Oh, I
had
think I
that-
see why. In mute settings, if you have it set to suppress role mentions, then you won't see it pop up.
In what settings?
If in the settings, like when you've got a sub muted, you can set it to suppress
Oh,
role
that's right, okay.
mentions. If you set it to
Okay.
that, it won't show role ping.
Settings. I'm trying to find it. There, notification. So, no, it should be. It should say all messages. I have it set them. I haven't. No, here's the thing. I don't have all. It doesn't suppress the everyone right here or role mess. None of those are suppressed. It says all messages.
Then I'm just blaming this on Discord.
It's Discord being Discord.
Yep, Discord being Discord because Discord is broken.
Yep. Like I said, that's why I was considering to add here and add everyone because people were telling me like they weren't getting the
Yeah, but also
arcade thing.
problem there is like
No,
it
no-
also like pings
Yeah.
people who can't see that chat.
Well, and then again, like I said, we literally found out like last week that it wasn't pinging anyone because no one could see it.
Yeah,
I don't even know how
exactly.
both of us missed it. That was actually both our faults.
That was both our faults, but also remember that at everyone that hair is not a silver bullet.
I know, but I'm just saying, like I was only doing
I
it
say
'cause people
just
saying,
do
like, we
the I
weren't
say
seeing us,
just
and,
do
like,
the one ping because if it's
Yeah,
not
like I
working
said-
properly, then
Well, no,
something's
we know
going
now
wrong
it wasn't
somewhere.
working because no one could see it. That was what it was. So now I know I don't have to. I just do the top score
Yeah.
and that. We eventually have to make a single ping though. We'll get to that later on.
you
though.
could have just been doing arcade players for that. That's what it's for.
Well, I do top scoreboard too because yeah.
To have the top scoreboard role, you have to have arcade players.
Oh,
Just like in
true,
my server,
true.
you have to have drift lights to have any of the other roles, except for failed verification, where you need to get the verification question wrong.
Touche.
Which, if you get that one wrong, I need to assume you know nothing about the Greek alphabet or you're new here. The answer is actually pretty obvious. Now we've got more to worry about. Honestly, they should be the ones apologizing. That's a bit much. You need more guts, Rain. You have to be bolder. Okay, give me a sec. Let me look up ways I need to power up the gut social stat. We have a problem, mice. I don't think I can do any of these. I don't know where Young and Jaya is. All that for a Persona joke.
Nah.
The other 5 are probably thinking the same. Are there 5?
Ah.
The other bladers who went undefeated in the pre-match and placed first in their groups, like you. There are 5 of them. So basically in total there were 6 groups. Now remember that only 25 people could make it past the pre-match. Now we know there are 6 people who went undefeated in their respective groups, meaning at most there should only be about 150 people in this section of the game. Keep that in mind. it was directly mentioned that only 25 people can make it through. It's a bit further up, and I'm not scrolling that high. 5 others who went undefeated? Right now, including you, those 6 are seen as the top candidates to go pro. They're probably already preparing for the semi-final, thinking, go ahead and try to come up with a strategy. But that one top favorite among them probably doesn't even care. Top favorite? I'll come up with a plan as your personal Baycrafter. Rain, you just tell me what I need to do. For now, just keep battling. Huh? But that's no different from usual. I mean, you need to sharpen your skills. No matter what I come up with, it'll just be useless if you slack off. Leave the strategy for the semi-final to me. You just focus on doing what only you can do. Got it? Okay. I'll leave it all to you, mice. So, now in order to continue, you need to go back to the... Oh, cool, I can talk about this. Sub-scenarios. These were in the first game, but you could also just go to events at certain locations.
Wait, did this lay into the game?
No. This is, technically there's only 3 arcs to the game. I'm a third of the way through. You can literally skip these, it's optional dialogue. This is just reminding you of what MC's motivation is to make Mice a super famous Baycrafter.
Also, I was trying to donate to your link, but it's saying like CAPTCHA. It's saying the CAPTCHA verification not working. Like I literally clicked the CAPTCHA. It's like what? I don't know what the hell's happening.
I don't know.
I was trying to donate 350.
350.
I literally was trying to donate 350. I tried PayPal. I said CAPTCHA verification not confirmed. It's like okay, I'm commercial credit card. CAPTCHA verification not confirmed. It's like what the heck?
Welcome to CAPTCHA. It doesn't work as much as people want to convince you that it does.
Yeah.
Oh, I get to talk about these guys. So these were in the previous game as well. Well, most of the people here were. So this is Multi-Nanairo, one of the members of Team Persona.
What?
No, really, that's what they're called, Team Persona. So, for reference, the members that, for reference real quick, let's talk about Team Persona. Mostly because there's actually not that much to talk about. There are 4 members of Team Persona. Of which...
Well, as long as it's not the investigation team.
If it were the investigation team, I'd be doomed because Naoto. There are 4 members of this team. I'll actually go over them in the order they are here on screen. First up, we have Blader X. He does have an actual name. I'm just calling him Blader X, so that's how he's appearing at the moment.
But Ace, is X going to give it to you?
Given that he uses the drawn line of blades, he actually did provide me a bit of challenge in the first game. Once I got strong enough to beat him, though, I started using him as XP farming. We have Multi-Nanairo. Multi's thing is she's an online streamer, I think. On another website tells me.
She looks like one. She looks
wait, I realize I'm on the season 2 version of the website. Hold on.
Hey, so I have a question.
Yes.
Who is the Void Trader?
That's Barokatir.
Yeah, I got it. I got an email from them apparently.
Expect me to talk bad about Baro. But yeah, shows up every few weeks. You might not have access to where they are, depends on where they are, but you can tell where.
They're on Pluto. I am a long way from them, I think.
Okay, I'll help you deal with that after stream.
Okay.
So Blader X, we also do know his real name. It got mentioned. Well, technically we know his real name because.
Is it Timmy?
No, his name is actually somewhat more and less generic. Jackson.
Well, your name is Timmy now.
Yep, Jackson Cross, also known as Blader X, used to be a member of Team Pendragon, who were the original champions of the X, but he wears a mask and calls himself Blader X. But basically, he treats blading as a game.
Like it should be?
I mean, in this world, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! You're either good at it or you're terrible, or you're either good
Okay,
at
so
it
it's
or you're
like
retarded.
it's like Yu-Gi-Oh post Duel Monsters because Duel Monsters was just a game except for obviously main characters, but then GX and onward is just like is a profession.
This is like GX and
Blame
onward.
Kaiba for that.
It is literally a profession.
Yeah,
So-
blame Kaiba for that.
Yeah, Multi-Nana Hero is she seems to be kind of like this series equivalent of someone like Marin Kitagawa.
I was gonna say like an idol.
Yeah,
It's not a VTuber, but that's
kind
an
of.
idol.
she's not a VTuber, but yeah, she's like an
Yeah, I'm
idol
saying.
model thing.
Yep.
She's even listed to be an influencer. We also have Robin
Hey,
Kazami.
it's Markiplier here.
Yeah, Robin Kazami. He is the stereotypical shonen anime protagonist. Genuinely, that's the best way I can explain him.
I almost got to tell you, you're probably gonna get mad at me that I didn't buy these, but you know what a collectible store I went to earlier this month?
Go ahead.
They had some Beyblades. They had loose ones. They also had ones that were still in the boxes.
Okay. Do you remember any of those names of the blades?
No, but I didn't actually look at anything, but I saw it like they were the boxes that look. They were literally like maybe about 10 or 11 inches tall, wide and tall, like going up and going down. But then like they were, I think like a black and orange box or black and red box. I can't remember, but yeah. I'd have to remember. It looked like no one was buying them though, but yeah, they did at Beyblades.
So, and then the last one, he actually got introduced in season 2. Tenka Shiraboshi. She is a Beyblade. She's a Beyblade person, blader, that also uses a sword.
What?
She has a sword.
Why? Also, why does she have Neji's tattoo on her head?
I don't know. But yeah, she's the one with the sword. Easy way to remember is multicolored. Jackson, he has a literal X mask. Robin looks like a discount Naruto character. And Tenka has a sword. Oh my god, I just realized she's a Myrmidon.
What?
She's like a Myrmidon or Swordmaster from Fire Emblem.
Oh.
The equivalent from the Fates games. I'm blanking on the name, but like she's got that kind of outfit. Yeah, so basically like MC is excited that Team Persona's here. This is a sub event, so we don't care. It literally does nothing for like the story or anything. Has no gameplay effect. It's literally just optional cutscenes.
Yeah. I'm looking. Oh yeah, how long does the Void Trader stay around?
The Void Shop? Void Shop?
Yeah.
He hangs around for like 2 days.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out. There's only 2 junctions that go there. Eris or Neptune. So I'm trying to see which the fastest I can get to.
This is an interaction between these two. I'm not present here, so we kind of don't really care. Like this is backstory stuff. Also, this shows that the two actually did interact during the Blader course, which means Lupe knows how obsessed with her Ren is. Which just makes it even funnier and honestly depressing that he's still trying to like become her rival when she is very clearly just not interested. Hence why I made the joke. Hence why I made the joke I made earlier. Like, bro, she's clearly not interested. Yo, Ren, have you ever heard of forgot the app I mentioned. Tender.
Okay. Lupe looks like a VTuber.
He's insufferable.
The only thing is, Lupe looks like a VTuber that would probably make a very bad hot take on Twitter. Everyone would call him out on it. They double down. People would make YouTubers make videos on them, and then they would triple down. And then eventually, after getting a lot of backlash, they'd probably just private their account and then make a new account trying to rebrand. That's what Lupe looks like. I
feel like he might be talking about someone in particular.
No. I'm just saying it's just generic. It does fun look at her face and like it just gives you that vibe. Like, I was saying, there's multiple VTubers that have done that, but I'm saying, just in general, they give me that vibe, just for the look on their model, and like, it looks like that kind of model on face, the way they look.
Honestly, you're
I'm not
not
saying in
wrong.
particular, I'm just saying, it looks like they give me that kind of vibe.
You're going a bit roboto there, bud.
Oh, well, you've been doing it too, but yeah.
Okay. Can I blame that on the heat wave?
Yes, you can. Oh, by the way, did you get those videos, those YouTube shorts I sent you about that British guy?
I didn't watch them.
America. Oh, he's like, America, explain this. He was saying like how the one thing he missed when he was in America was sitting on a porch. He says, in UK we don't have porches. All of our houses are touching each other.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
He's like, I just want to sit on a porch, listening to the cicadas, enjoying the weather. It's like, I'm like, counterpoint. Enjoying the weather is one, but I hate cicadas. They are annoying as hell. But then
Yeah.
again, people from the Europe might actually like cicadas at least the first time.
How to explain cicadas in a nutshell? Ah!
I was gonna say, they're not as bad as they are in the Twilight Forest mod of Minecraft, but they bother me mainly because of the autism with the sensor awareness. But that's besides the point. Not everyone with autism has that.
Yeah,
It's just like
I just like the joke. The best way to sum up a cicada is just scream.
Ah!
Scream like a heavy who got jumped on Hereford.
Oh god.
Like, heavy on Dust Bowl player had a sum up header feeling the entire match. Ah! I just realized Hereford isn't even a map in TF2. Overwatch maps aren't based on real places. Oh wait, no. TF2 maps aren't based on real places. Hereford, however, is just a real place. It's a map in Overwatch. It's actually one of my favorite.
Well, so,
it's actually one of my favorite.
That would make sense that Heavy Game jumped on Hereford because he's not used to the map.
Yeah.
He's like, where's capture point?
Genuinely, it's technically he'd understand Hereford. It's payload.
Where is resupply chest?
Yeah. I think if anything, he'd probably be happy that his minigun just doesn't run out of ammo now.
Ace, do you know how dangerous it is having Sasha have unlimited ammo?
Well, technically, that'd likely be a way to balance it out. Likely, like, get overheat, and you have to wait for it to cool down. Also, fun fact: my most commonly used minigun in TF2 is Natasha. Purely because it is the only it's the best minigun for what I like to play heavy as, which is as a defender. If I hit you with Natasha, you get slowed down a bit. Also,
man, imagine if I never quit TF2 back in the day and I still had all my old items. Like, I had a lot of items.
Yeah.
I had a
Also,
lot of items, cosmetics, and everything.
all right, chat, say it with me. Simp!
And yeah, you can actually say it on this site.
That's the best way to explain. That's the best way to explain him. He's just a simp. And the voice I give him is just Katsuki from My Hero Academia. Oh god.
Oh yeah,
she's
so
back.
it's my niece's started to get into My Hero Academia, and her favorite character is Deku. But then again, she was when she was watching TV with my mom in the kitchen. They're only on episode where they were going to the training camp, like right before the USA run moment. But yeah,
Wait, they're in season 3?
No, I'm talking about season 1. No, I'm saying the part where it's like, remember with the astronaut girl?
That's the USJ. That's not the training camp. That's in
I know season 3, but it's not the training camp, but it's still a training facility. I mean,
yeah,
that's what I meant. Sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah. I was like, telling her, oh, this is a really good moment coming up.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So,
I was just painting at the time. I'm like,
yeah. So to explain what the USJ is, for those of you who aren't familiar with My Hero Academia, it is a giant building. No, it's a giant building meant to simulate disasters, so you can train at how to be a better disaster hero, where your job is handling natural disasters and such. Also, it shows my favorite weakness of one of the characters, which is the weakness of Denki. His weakness is if he overuses his electricity, he becomes more of an idiot.
Yep.
よろしくな。いいぞ。
And it's funny, even though that's the thing, they still make him do it a lot throughout the series. Just make him overuse electricity.
Yeah, he overuses it because most of the time that's kind of the only way he can actually get any results.
レディーセット。
3,
But I also have one of the best moments that
1,
okay, they have one of the
credits.
best
Go ahead.
they have one of the best moments of detail a character has ever put on an anime when All Might says your quirk is absorption, not nullification. That means you have to have a limit.
Yes.
And that's the thing. That's what you point out. Not many animes point out like that's the difference.
The funny thing is, you just said the dub version of that.
Yeah.
You said his quirk was shock absorption, not nullification. That means there's a limit to how much you can take, right?
And fun fact, I think it wasn't until like the fans called them quirks that they actually officially called them quirks in the the manga, because it was originally. Oh. I thought, because I always wonder, like, he originally called quirks, but then the fans in Japan like call it that, so they was the fan community called it, so like, okay, we'll call it quirks.
No,
or was that or something else? The fans they eventually
it gets
adapted.
directly mentioned. I'm not sure when the first time they get referred to as quirks in the manga is. But they are just said to always be called quarks.
Let me see. Good.
Literally in the first chapter.
I'm just checking something.
Though the original Japanese text is Hose, which literal translation is individuality, but they are officially known as quarks.
Okay, I actually found it says it was actually My Hero Academia English-speaking fan base, and early translators came up with the term quirk, which later became the official standard. In the original Japanese, the powers were called kosei, which really means individuality or personality.
I just said this.
So find out. Yeah, I'm just saying. So technically, the manga eventually, when they had released in the U.S., they call them quirks, but basically, the English fan base came. So it was the fans that came up with the term quirk. They adapted in the manga when it came to the U.S., but in Japan, it wasn't called quirks until they adapted. So that was something we got to thank the American fans for. But that's kind of cool. But that's also the thing, because the creator of My Hero actually loved American comics, like the Golden Age, the comics, Spider-Man and them and everything.
Okay, I have to ask, is that the AI summary that you got that from?
Well, okay, I know. Yes, it was AI summary, but I do know
then
the
I
thing
do not
about
believe it.
Okay, or no. The quirk thing was AI summary, but here's the thing. It was actually interview. I do remember interview reading it in one of the mangas because I had it, but the creator marketing actually said he was actually inspired by like Marvel comics in the 90s and 80s. He did actually state that in an interview. That is confirmed,
that I understand. I know that to be true,
Yeah.
but I mean, like, I don't believe that the term quirk was given by the fans.
Well, here's the thing. This was even before the AI thing. Like I said, it was English translators that gave it, so that's why I said the fans.
Yeah,
but
no, I understand like it was a
detail.
translator thing, but I don't.
I'll look for
believe
more
it was
detail.
the fan.
I'll look for more detail.
But also,
Yeah, you can
like the law thing is like originally they were called meta abilities, known in Japanese as extraordinary abilities or ino.
Yeah.
Also, I keep forgetting I need to fight people in like the free battle area and not go to the desk.
よし。
Basically, I just need to beat up some generics real quick. But also, there's not really much to talk about in game at the moment because nothing lore related is happening. It's not story cutscenes. It's just beat up 5 generics.
ワン、ゴー、シェー。まずい。アタック。かわせ。よし。
Oh wow, you hit me with a counter and did 8 damage.
バーストフィニッシュ。私の勝ち。
Also, as you can guess, because, you know, charity events, some things are currently disabled. For example, just like Mikon does, you cannot do throne or exclamation throne or space camera at the moment.
And the only reason Ski was able to give me money for food was because she already had my PayPal info.
Not relevant, but okay.
Yeah.
The only other command that's still enabled at the moment, because both of my sponsor ones are disabled,
Yep.
is hydrate. That command is still on. I'm fine that this section of the game is just beat up 5 generic random characters.
いや、わかりました。
Because it's just a case of I can just spend this time messing about. I really don't have to care. Oh, let me check. Okay. This is using gear flat. All right, get it to enhance 4. By the way, you might notice locks in this game can have 2 different style of color, being red or white. If it is red, you literally cannot remove that lock. Don't try. Worth mentioning, by the way, you know how I just did the math? That 25 people could make it through the first section, the pre-match, and there were 6 groups. So please explain to me why my rank is listed as 300, which is double the amount that there should actually be.
I don't know.
3、2、1、
Was that a case of bad translation?
まずい。これで最後だ。エクストリームフィニッシュ。すっごく楽しかった。やったー。
DLC bonus in this game can make this go by a little bit faster. Oh, good. You're using a stamina type. Thanks, you're just throwing a stamina type against an attack type. And if you know your rock, paper, scissors, especially with Beyblade terms, you know that means this person's fighting with a type disadvantage.
3、2、1、ゴー。
I'll reiterate what I said earlier, by the way, that if you're good enough with them, you don't need to use any other type of blade other than attack.
エクストリームフィニッシュ。
Because, sure, stamina can leech health, and defense can put up a barrier. Balance types get a stat boost that can stack 3 times, which can also just be lost. The shield lasts basically no time at all, and stamina needs to be left alone in a one-on-one in order to build up its life drain. Now, I know this is a very simple game, but please explain to me why I should use any of those over attack, which upon successfully landing an attack gives you a quick time event to deal a second burst of damage.
やるか。わかった。よし。
Oh, that's 370, not 360. Doesn't even matter. I don't have any 360s.
わかった。おう。
I also mentioned earlier that custom line bays are surprisingly overpowered. Well, kind of surprisingly, kind of not, when you realize that it's made up of 5 different pieces, technically, while a basic or unique line is made up of 3. Because with a custom line bay, you have to make the custom line out of 3 parts. This is not something you have to do with a basic or unique. However, that's still 2 more parts, which is 2 whole parts worth of buffs. Let that sink in.
いらっしゃい。パーツの購入だね。
Who's gonna buy a bunch of 360s? I'm gonna buy 10. Yes, I think that's 10. That should decently power up my 360 that I have on Excalius.
わかった。
Ratchet. Go to my 360 that I'm using. Yeah, that was actually exactly 10.
Hey, Ace.
Yes.
I'm going to say something. I have a feeling you're just going to go, have fun.
What?
For one of the relays, I have to do a nightmare mission.
Oh, I actually get to talk about those now.
Oh.
Okay, so
And it
nightmare
says I have to
missions
do-
are just
Yeah.
do the mission again, but the enemies are a little bit stronger, and there's an extra criteria.
And it says I have to complete all nodes, and luckily Earth, I only have 2 more nodes of defense and
Yes.
extermination or excavation.
So basically, it's a case of it can be something like low gravity, which I assure you is a buff more than it's a nerf. Vampire mode, which is more of a buff than it is a nerf. Like, some of the things in nightmare mode feel more like rewards than they are detriments.
Wait, vampire mode? How the heck is that a buff? Or no, how's that a debuff? That sounds like a reward.
Exactly. How is low gravity a debuff?
Like low gravity and vampire together, that would be like, are they is it Christmas already?
Sadly, you can't have both of them at the same time. It's just one
Ah.
one thing affecting it. Oh, sorry, cutscene.
オーバーフィニッシュ。おめでとう。
よし
All right.
負けたすごいわね
さすが。
We're just ignoring the generics. Everyone knows about me? And this is what Mice meant when he said being too successful is a problem. Now that everyone's watching, of course they'll prepare counter strategies.
お姉さん
I'm not trying to voice this character. I know who it is, I'm just not going to try.
ごめんねねえねえいいねうんどう
So, from what I can tell, she's a journalist.
ねえねえどう
Not the paparazzi!
And this is a bait my friend customized just for me. Never mind, she's a detective.
あれあれすみなるほどねえへへ
Who is this lady? She just came out of nowhere and is super intense. But she clearly knows her stuff about
Oh, what?
beys.
Wait, what?
She's
Why is
probably a blader
she?
too.
What do you
Huh?
mean she's intense? We're not camping.
Fair enough.
あれあれ
Listen, I'm a lot of one dad pun every so often.
Alright, so basically she wants to fight now. She thinks we wanted to challenge her, so now we're fighting. For reference, this is her bay. Flame drawn W580 WB. Now, to Beyblade fans, what I just said makes complete sense.
To people like me, I am confused.
So let me break this down.
Let me explain.
Once my browser finishes updating, because I had just had it open, but they push an update in the time I had closed my browser, so I'm having to update it just so that I can get this information.
Ah.
I love using Zen, don't get me wrong, but sometimes they push updates at the most inconvenient time. I just like it because it's kind of flexible and customizable. Let me see. Is this actually just how Flame Drawn is, or is this like a combination of parts? Okay, found it. So, what it means by W, in this case, that is the secondary blade of a custom line, which it says down there, CX. It's
Wait,
using
blades have children?
kind of. So in this case, it's made up of, and because it's a CX Bay, its primary blade is Flame. Its secondary blade is W, which is Wing. So I'm fighting Flame Drawn Wing 580, and WB is Wide Ball. So effectively, the full name of what I'm fighting is Flame Drawn Wing 580 Wide Ball.
Sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Honestly, yeah, because some of those old Yu-Gi-Oh card names are stupid long. For example, Interplanetary Pupply Thorny Dragon.
Well, there's also that one. There's some of those early like Legacy of Blue Eyes White Dragon cards that like they instead of translating the Japanese name, they just made it into one word.
They just or just gave it a stupidly long name. For example, did you know?
No. It's a Japanese word. It's a Japanese name, but they just took it into space and just said, "Oh, this is the name of it." It's like, why don't you just translate the name? Like it does translate to like Evil Dragon, but like they just kept the whole name, a Japanese name, and think it's let's call it a day.
Yeah, you could have just called it Evil Dragon. Also, you see that little radius around him?
Let me guess, AoE.
Yes, that's a stamina types effect. By the way, fun fact, in personal time, when I did this fight, I actually lost this. And unlike my loss during the rank up battle earlier, the game would actually remember that you lost this one.
Oh, that ain't good.
I don't know if it's scripted. Oh, yeah, it's scripted. So even though I actually won, it thinks I lost. It just means I got better rewards, though.
So it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Pharaonic Memories, I think, was when you're basically that one the guy you're not supposed to beat in the tutorial. If you beat me, he goes, "Let's fight again," and you keep fighting until you basically lose. 'Cause you're scripted to lose, but if you keep winning, you just keep getting cards. But then again, the guy's got Blue Eyes Ultimate, and he's also got like Black Skull Dragon, like, and I know Mirror Dragon, literally and he's like in the start of the game before you even begin the game, like in the tutorial. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
Wait, have you never the Pharaonic Memories on the PS1, right? Oh no, for Forbidden Memories. Have you never played Forbidden Memories?
I did. On stream, I almost crashed out.
Yeah, that one guy, not Seto, but the guy that Seto's working for, how you're supposed to lose him in the tutorial. If you actually manage to beat him in the tutorial, he goes, "Fight me again," and he'll just keep fighting you until you lose, basically. But
That game had
if
a
you
tutorial.
yeah, it's the tutorial is literally right until you get. Or I mean, technically you could lose in the tutorial and get a game over, but it's literally until you take control of Yugi in the present. That's a tutorial.
Hmm.
But yeah,
All right.
basically, that priest dude, you're supposed to lose to him. But if you, like I said, if you beat him, if you, I don't know how you could beat him, but if you're lucky enough to beat him, yeah, you get some rare cards, but he just makes you fight him again.
Hold on.
And he just keeps
let me
making you
explain
fight
a
him.
misinterpretation there. You don't get lucky enough to beat him. You have to basically learn how the game's fusion system works.
Yeah, but also remember that people have confirmed by looking at their code that game cheats too.
Oh yeah, it also cheats a lot more severely as you get to like the end of the game. At this point, you're still finding the game when it's like barely cheating.
Yep. It's the equivalent of the Rare Hunter's cheat deck in Legacy of the Duelist. Yep.
え
Yeah. So basically, what happened here is Bice is currently sassing us because we fought someone who is actually very smart.
ああ、そうだな。
Yep. Sol Harema.
Wait, so is your character canonically an idiot or something?
Yes. Yes, she
Ah,
is.
so they're shonen protag. Gotcha.
Yeah. So basically, she's one of the other 6 top contenders. And now we get her bio. Sol
Is there
Harema.
any Ace? Is there any shonen protagonist that's not an idiot besides Yugimoto?
Yusaku Fujiki. Yusei Fudo. Technically, does Ichigo count? Because he's not an idiot. He's just reckless.
Okay, well, Ichigo, I would say, remember when he's like recovering, he's like, oh, maybe I can use this hot spring to recover the cut on my lip. It's like, that's randomly saying that. Actually,
Like-
yeah, I would say Ichigo might, yeah, actually, yeah, Ichigo is intelligent, I would think.
Yeah, he's smart.
Not that intelligent, but he
has-
is intelligent, but,
He has moments of stupidity.
oh yeah, I just realized, there's also teching Deku as well. Deku does count too. Because
You mean
Deku
the-
actually does his homework.
You mean the
He
damn
actually
nerd?
strategizes. Yeah, but he actually strategizes. He's the one of the few protags and shown to actually strategizes before a fight or even during a fight.
Yeah, so it's a case of he very much knows what he's talking about, and he's also good at adapting on the fly.
Yep. Yeah. Honestly, if they ever did one of those things like saying like build your squad and they had shown protags, I would definitely have like Deku as this team strategist.
Yeah, no, I can absolutely agree there.
I would say going off Shonen Jump protags only. I would say for the muscle, for the strategist, I'd have Deku. Let's see. For the muscle, I would probably have Ichigo. Trying to think. Trying to think what other there should be muscle, the strategist. I'm thinking what else you would have in the group.
All right, not sure if they were in jump specifically because not all like
I would know. I would know if
jump.
Yeah, if you mention one, I could probably figure out if it's jump or not. So I would know.
Yeah, that's the thing. People also refer to it as shonen. So if it's in shonen jump, it's not a case of it's in weekly shonen jump. It's that it's
I was
on
gonna say
the
there's
shonen
multiple different
app.
jump mangas. Yeah,
Exactly.
Shonen Jump is shonen, but there are multiple jumps, so I would know which one's jump. Because like I know Fullmetal Alchemist is not jump because that's not
Yes.
any of the series, but it's a different. That's
But
yeah,
also-
Fullmetal Alchemist is in a different series that's not jump.
Listen,
Sorry. Okay.
just because it's in Shonen Jump does not mean it is published in Weekly Shonen Jump. At this point, people refer to shonen as the genre, not it was in Shonen Jump.
Oh, I was just saying like jump characters in general, because like I was saying, because there's not just Shonen Jump, there's also like there's Showa Jump, there's like basically there's Jump has different things, like there's a girl one, there's a kids one, stuff like that. But I'm talking about just Jump brand characters. I'm saying.
Also, like generally going over a lot of shonen protagonists, there are some that are worth mentioning. Some
That's
that
fine.
generally, like most shonen protagonists, I guarantee you probably forgot exist.
I will say this: I wish the anime for iShow 21 covered more to manga, because I want to get the rest of that manga, but it is hard to find, and it's sadly not in the app. But fun enough, I learned more about the NFL from iShow 21 than I did from the actual NFL.
We are getting somehow even more off track.
That's
All
fair.
right, so Sol Harema, an amateur blader who joined the BBR after being encouraged by local kids. A battle junkie who believes it's a waste to not fight strong opponents when they're at their absolute peak. Her birthday is February 1st.
え
I love how you say first. She goes, eh?
She's a BBR contestant too. And so strong.
は
To go pro, I have to beat people like
どうした
her. What's wrong? Getting cold feet? Don't worry. Like I said, I've got a plan for the semifinal.
おい
Let's head back to the hideout.
は
Don't worry, you'll win next time. Because you've got me on your
I'm a
side.
plan, Arthur.
I have a plan. He's the tactician of the duo. So, what's your
I'm a
strategy,
plan,
Mice?
Arthur.
あ
I'm a bay crafter. What a bay crafter does best is tune bays, obviously. Using data from the pre-matches and other battles, I'll make Lion's Fang even
やるぞ
better. I'll tune it to better match your personality. Even more than now? Can that really be done? The Lion's Fang is amazing. I know it says Fang Leone, but I prefer the Japanese style, where it is name, then deal the thing. For example, that's why I don't like Scythe Incendio, the English name. Its Japanese name is Hell Scythe,
Dang.
which means its evolutions, which to us is Chain Incendio and Hammer Incendio, is Hell's Chain and Hell's Hammer. Also, Hell's Hammer, I can say from actually owning that one physically, it is mental good.
Ace.
Yes.
I have to do a badger thing. I'm a plan, Arthur. I just need 3 million taxpayer dollars.
I mean, that's roughly how much it's going to take me to power up my whole setup to max.
Dang.
Remember, it's 2,500 prize money per single copy of a ratchet. All right, I need to explain this for people who are new to Beyblade, don't I?
Yes, you do.
All right, so a Beyblade in X-Gen is made up of 3 parts: the blade, the ratchet, and the bit. The ratchet is the middle layer. Think of it like a burger. It is the patty.
Very good.
So the ratchet is the patty of this, the burger analogy. The bit is the bottom
Where's
bun.
the clank?
The blade is the top bun. If you're using a CX line, you're effectively just using something that's a bit more intricate, like a regular bun. Like it might be a sesame seed bun or something.
あ
What's
お
wrong?
い
Do you not believe me?
違うよ
It's not that. I've got the skills to become a super famous baycrafter, right? This is a piece of cake.
よし
All right.
Okay, when he said
There
that,
you go.
I immediately thought of Eggman going, gosh.
Yo,
Gosh.
yosh. I need to play more Adventure 2. Yosh.
Yes, you do.
Yo.
うーん
Thanks.
たく
You look like you're wondering if anything actually changed. Well, it looks the same. So there's only one
I
way
got a
to
different
find out.
hairstyle.
え
One way?
やるか
If you want to test a bay's power, there's only one way. The battle.
え
Battle? With you, mice?
あ
That's right. I'll take you on,
Fight
Ray.
me.
Don't tell me you forgot who taught you Beyblade when we were kids. I may have become a baycrafter, but that doesn't mean my battling skills are rusty. I'm more than qualified
take
to
you on
test,
an
this
old
to
man.
test this bay's
や
strength.
るぞ
Come on, let's do this. By the way, these two are actually the same age.
おう
I said what I said, old man.
Feel how your lion's fang has evolved by using it yourself. As you progress through the game, as you can figure out, the game upgrades Lion's Fang for you. In this case, it's now been upgraded, so everything is a +6 3-star pass, which actually technically makes it, in terms of enhancement, my strongest blade. I'm just not
I have a
going to and
question.
use Xeno Excalius. Yes.
Since you're technically story-wise, you lost to that girl. That girl, doesn't that mean you're out of the tournament?
So the second phase hasn't begun yet. This is just downtime between phases.
Oh, so it was an unofficial match. Okay,
Yes.
スリー
that's exhibition match. I think they're called.
Yeah, that's the right time.
シュー
By the way, I actually have a complaint about the game's final boss, but I'll complain about that when I get there. Which it is very possible that I can get that in a the rest of the stream. I know it's been 2 hours, but this game is actually really fun.
よし
Wait a second, it's been 2 hours?
Take a stab and stretch. Don't become a shrimp.
嘘
That's actually a good point. You lot better, take a break real quick, grab something to drink, do some quick stretches.
Hey, chat. Welcome to the Meek and Potty halftime show.
I can still hear you.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
Go
I can.
stretch.
Wireless headphones.
Go stretch.
What do you think I'm doing?
Go hydrate.
Cool, let me just open this 4-pack of Monster.
That's not hydration. Drink water.
I survive on one of two things. Energy drinks
You are
or regular
experiencing a
soda.
heat wave. You are experiencing a heat wave. Drink water.
What's water? I'm a VTuber.
Then you should know what water is. It's what it's what your viewers try to drown you in.
No, they just do that to you.
No, that was Raptor Alice when I first got that redeem.
I tried to help.
That's why I added a 3-minute cooldown on it.
Yeah, yeah.
They tried to drown me.
It wouldn't be that difficult. You're a foot tall.
Also, I'm on wave 14 of defense on Earth because it's infected or not infected, but the weird mutant things. But
Yeah,
they're only
the infected.
melee, so I'm just going ham because they're only melee, and I could just like one or two shot. Or actually, one shot them. Except the big guys, I could just like 3-shot them.
This flavor of Tango is actually really nice.
I forgot Tango existed.
It's called Strawberry Smash. But yeah, so Blade got a little bit powered up.
Isn't that cheating?
No.
Nah.
But I thought that's an equivalent of giving your blade performance enhancing drugs.
I mean, technically, if I got in trouble for it, so would literally everyone in this tournament.
Ha.
So you're saying it's like the Olympics, everyone is juicing. Am I wrong?
マイス
ん
ありがとう
It's not about who's not juicing, it's who's not hasn't been caught.
Yeah, it's about who's better at hiding that they're juicing. I tabbed into the wrong tab. I tabbed into VTube Studio.
すごいよマイス
You really are the best bakecrafter ever. I sure am.
うん
But as long as they're the best bakecrafter, not the baker.
Oh.
No, those are artists
It-
who make art I can't talk about right now.
Oh no, I'm talking about like bakery bakers, like for example a Beyblade shaped donut or pastry.
Also, I actually do need to pull quick BRB, so Mikan.
Also, why has no one done that? Why has no one ever made a Beyblade Beyblade baker or donut? That would be a cool thing. They made Pokemon donuts, why not make a Beyblade one?
Yeah, just entertain them while I'm
chat-
AFK.
Okay, so chat, how you enjoying the stream so far? Welcome to the Meekin Halftime Show. I am currently playing Warframe. And I am on wave 16. I am slicing and dicing infected. I am basically cutting out the infection, which is kind of like surgery. Which, by the way, Ace is raising money for Gamers Outreach, which brings games to kids in hospitals, which is kind of what the hospital technically is doing surgery. So yeah, it's a really good charity. You should go check it out. Definitely donate to the charity. I'm also doing it too, but I'm not streaming today because I have streamed 8 days in a row and I need a break. That is why I'm currently slicing and dicing infected. Also, it's funny that Ace is playing Beyblade because I'm just spamming the E button with my dual blades and I look like a Beyblade when I'm attacking. Yeah, so when Ace is, I'm going to ask you, chat. I'll ask you, chat, and then when Ace gets back, I'll ask him. But if you would have if you would be part of a heist and have shonen characters as your heist crew, who would be which characters? Like, who would be the hacker? who'd be the hacker? Who'd be the muscle? Who'd be the Skype? Who'd be the driver? Who'd be the strategist? Who'd be the two guys wearing disguises? Who'd be the person to distract the guards? And also would the team would the team be loud or quiet? Like, and also loud and quiet would also depend on who you'd have on the team as well. I think, let's see. For obviously the strategist, I said it would be Deku. Trying to think. Distracting the guards. Let's see. Of course, wait. So, okay, so definitely, like I said, Deku definitely would be the strategist or the planner. I forgot his name, but the main character from Initial D, he would be our getaway driver, definitely. I'm trying to think. For the muscle, I think I'd have Ichigo as the muscle. Let's see. Who would be our two guys in disguises? Well, I do notice, I know Joey Wheeler would be our distraction because he does do something stupid to distract the guards, and being Joey, he would definitely do a good job of luring everyone to his position to distract him from what we're doing. Welcome back. Ace,
If you paid attention to the video model on stream, you would have noticed I already got back.
Ah.
So what was this
Well,
about?
right.
What was this about distracting the guards?
Okay, so I was saying, I was asking chat, if they were part of a heist and they had a bunch of anime characters as their team, okay, when would they go quiet or loud? And depending on if quiet or loud, who would be your team? So who would be the person that was strategist? Who's the getaway driver? Who's the distraction? Who's the muscle? Who's the two guys who's basically to get into the vault? And I'm trying to and then who's the wait, hold on, let me remember. So distraction, the two guys in disguises, the getaway driver, the strategist, and the guy to get into the vault with you. Oh, and then also the hacker. And I was saying Joey Wheeler would be a distraction because the distraction doesn't have to actually get away with the crew. He just has to distract. He can get on his own. So I would definitely have Joey be a distraction because he's so loud. He would just alert everyone to doing something stupid, and he would get everyone away from the crew because they'd be like, "What the heck is this idiot doing?" That's why Joey would definitely be a distraction.
So they don't. So do they have to be shonen or no?
I would just say anime in general because, like I said, the getaway driver would definitely be the guy from Initial D.
I get to have fun. Okay, so for the getaway driver, I actually do agree that is a very good choice. Though I'm actually going to go a bit clever here. I'm going to go with the Fate incarnation of Iskander, due to a clever little detail in how servants work. It is directly mentioned by Saber in Fate Zero that when a servant arrives in our world, they automatically know how to use any vehicle they're in the driver's seat of.
Ooh, nice.
In fact, we flat out see her, even though King Arthur never used a motorcycle, she hops on a motorbike and rides it like she's been doing it her whole life.
Yeah.
And remember, she's a Saber class, not a Rider class. A Rider class would be even better at doing so. Or better, Iskander could just, summon his carriage and we can literally fly off. How do you follow that?
But here's the thing: is that if you're going in loud or quiet? Because that's the thing.
Funnily enough, technically you could do that for both.
Okay. Okay, then who's your strategy?
Carriage.
Who's the guy strategizing, making the plan?
El Lolian.
That's a good one.
Yes, it is.
Who's the distraction?
Ricky Nendo from Disastrous Life of Psyche K. Why? Take a look at this man. He is weird looking and has roughly about as much intelligence as a
what is his name again?
Ricky Nendo. Also, Junie, welcome to the chat. Hello.
Oh yeah, I could just look at the. Oh my god, did his actor actually cosplay as him? Oh no, that's the guy. A guy cosplays him, but he put a banana on his head as the hair, as like a. He put a banana on his hair. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking at this guy. He definitely looks like a distraction.
Exactly. His literal presence is a distraction.
Okay. Who would be the two guys going to the? Okay, who would be the two guys that are disguising like basically the infiltrators or whatever to basically disguise as guards, waiters, whatever to get in?
All right, that is actually a very, very good question. One of which I have to go the tried and true Marin Kitagawa. Why? She is very good when it comes to costumes because of her work as a model. Will this make her a bit
Okay.
recognizable if she does her job well enough? No. And literally any of the Hoshinos, purely because of a detail with how it actually with how that lineage is. For some reason, if you are a Hoshino, you just seem to have a supernatural ability to be stupidly charismatic. Also,
Okay,
the
and then
start.
who's the muscle?
Okay, who's the muscle? Oh, that's actually a very, very easy question. It's got to be Chad.
Good. And then who is the guy that gets into the vault?
Ooh, who's getting into the vault? Oh,
Because
that's
there's the
very...
vault. There's basically there's three things left. There's who's getting the vault, who is the hacker, and trying to who's getting the vault, who's the hacker, and then well, this one was Oh yeah, that's right. That's actually the who's the hacker and who's getting into the vault.
All right, as for the hacker, we already know who I'm going with. It's not a question that it's Futaba.
Well, I was going. Oh yeah, that's right. Because Persona 5 did have anime. That's true.
Yeah, she literally hacked into the entire network of TV stations all across Japan for the final heist.
And then
the
Then,
Futaba
like I
camp.
said, who is the guy that's getting into the vault?
Okay, who's getting into the vault? Okay, that one's actually kind of an interesting question. And this is where I actually
okay. You said you're going. Oh, that's also. Are you going loud or quiet? So, if it's quiet, you want someone that can be silent. If it's loud, you want someone that could basically just blows the thing off the hinges.
If we're going quiet, then I'm gonna go Meizo Shoji from My Hero Academia, purely due to how his power works. Dupla arms. Remember that he can just sprout out new limbs. And if somehow one of those limbs got cut off, it becomes a new point that he can sprout new limbs. Like he can sprout extensions.
Because remember, it's not just a small. I was saying going with the say movie style vault, so it's not just opening a door, but also laser grids and stuff like that.
Okay.
And so it's one. It's basically, I mean, obviously the getting to the vault is getting through all the the trap wire and the security of the vault, basically.
Yeah, Futaba would have likely gone through all of that and just disabled those. At that point, Shoji just needs to turn his multiple arms into hands so he can carry as much loot as possible.
Gotcha.
Think about it. That's 6 hands. That's 6 bags.
Okay, so that is your quiet. But who'd you say your loud was?
As my options for going loud, for getting into the vault, we only were going to need one person as long as they can break down the entrance to the vault door. Of which, again, giving my hero their flowers here, I'm going Katsuki Bakugo. He's just going to blow it literally wide off.
True. Let's see. And who would I do? So, obviously for me, like I said, the getaway driver, of course, the main character from Initial D, obviously.
Yeah.
Let's see. For hacker, I was going to say the main character of Serial Experiments Land, but actually you can get the develop point. Futaba is a good hacker.
Yeah, she is.
I'm trying to think. So obviously I said for my distraction, I definitely have Joey Wheeler. Let's see. For muscle, I don't know if I was going to say Chad too, but I'm trying to think. Actually, wait a minute. So here's a crazy thing. I know it doesn't. I don't know. Like I said, this is also not fitting morality or stuff because who knows? The vault could be holding something a villain has or something. But for muscle, I would say All Might in his prime. Let's see. Let's see. Then there's the two people in disguises and the person getting into the vault. So getting into the vault. This one's going to surprise you, but it's the most obvious choice for if we want someone that can get past any security system for any kind of vault. You gotta go with my boy Lupin the Third.
Of course. The gentleman.
And then let's see.
Oh,
Yep,
oh,
and then
cool.
let's see.
I get to talk about this. So this actually lets us get one of my favorite features in the game. As you just noticed, I got a bunch of colors.
負けちゃった。
Let that sink in. My reward for beating this generic was colors. Is this Beyblade material?
Actually, wait a minute.
Ah.
I take it back. I got someone better than Joey for the distraction.
Hmm?
Because they have the dance. I mean, it's not their power, but it's like but the fans call it power because like they just have like they're not a main character. I mean, not protag character, but they are basically have protag luck because they fell upward for the distraction. I'm picking Buggy the Clown.
All right. I'll
Because
say,
listen, if
I
we're-
definitely have other picks, but that would need us to expand the cast from anime to also include game characters.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to think who I want for my two disguises. For disguises, let's see.
All right. So what's
Okay,
going on?
okay.
Let me explain.
Sorry.
Bay coating. This feature is exactly what you think it is. You can use coating material or coloring to allow you to customize your Beyblades.
おい
It has no effect on the stats at all. It's literally just what if. For example, I could go over here to my Excalius. I'm in the wrong menu. You have to go through contact mice.
や
Got a
るか
bay coating. So what I could do is I could do a full paint or a partial paint, which lets me change the colors of certain areas. There are a few different kinds of coating agents. Like you could have magma painting, which gives it this cool lava look. There's prism, which is kind of like reactive. Wood coating, which is kind of funny. Skeleton lets you like makes it a wireframe look, hologram. Hey, you could even have it be like clear coating. Like neon. I like how neon can look at times. Same for crystal. But in my opinion, the most reliable is Aurora, which on some blades is absolutely gorgeous.
By the way, Ace,
Yes.
I figured out my two characters for, and a third. I have figured out my two characters for who would be in disguise, which is technically cheesy because they kind of have the same power. So I have a third as a backup. But my two characters are Himiko Toga from My Hero Academia and Envy from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. But if that's not fair because both of them kind of have the same power, I would swap one of them with Lloyd Forger from Spy X Family.
Actually a very good pick.
Because like I said, Envy definitely would be good. And if anything, I would probably switch Envy with Toga because Toga technically she needs blood to transform, but Envy can just transform on will. So I would probably say Envy and Lloyd because not only that, but Lloyd also is a spy, so he definitely would have quick planning on his fly if something goes wrong too.
Hold on, look at this. So this is El Drago without magma coating. This
Yeah.
is with full paint magma. That
Nice.
looks sick. I'm going with
It
that for El
does.
Drago. Plus, that fits. That's a bay so powerful. If you can't handle it, it physically kills you. No, really.
And also,
The guy who
also-
used El Drago in the anime is dead.
and also I would say this. So like I said, I picked Lupin for going quiet, but for going loud, funny enough, I would not pick Bakugo because with knowing him, he would end up blowing up the entire vault with whatever in the vault we're trying to get. So if we're going loud, who would I pick for loud? I'm trying to think of someone that could break it, but not that would also be able to hold back and not destroy it. So obviously, One Punch Saitama is out of the question because he just actually no. I know who basically would be able to break into the vault, like if we're going loud, but also be able to explode things, but also have like at least now it's up to be gentle with whatever in there. I'd say actually Piccolo.
Oh, I love how this customization is coming along so far.
What do you think of that one? Because I was about to say Goku, then I was like, wait, Goku might actually not hold back, but Piccolo at least knows like when to hold back.
Yeah. It is definitely a smart choice, and the logic does make sense.
Also, just realized
Jesus
something. We
Christ.
forgot one more thing.
Go ahead.
we forgot like if we are going loud and even though we have the getaway driver, we also need the person that's going to be the gunman or like to try to like if when we're getting away to actually hold off the gun or at least shoot at whoever's ever chase us. So let's see. I'm trying to get my animal character
Demon.
would fit that. Who?
Simon.
I'm trying to remember what anime that is from.
Simon the Digger. Gurren Lagann.
Oh, good point. Good point. But would they be able to fit in whatever they're using in the vehicle? That's the thing. So I would say someone that could use like a handgun or an actual gun. I mean, obviously, Simon. I always thought it was Simon.
It is Simon.
Oh yeah, Simo will be good, but like you couldn't fit Gurren Lagann in
You couldn't fit a
the
gunman
vehicle.
in a getaway vehicle, but that's the thing. That's the genius of it. He doesn't need to be able to fit in a getaway vehicle. He has a getaway vehicle. His gunman.
I was gonna say I know. You know who I would pick
Go ahead.
once again from My Hero Academia, Grady.
That's a very good point. Also,
Because not only that, but she's also another person that could strategize and think on the fly. So
Yes, she
like
can.
she would know what she would also know like where exactly to like if she could spot like saying like oh they're catch up to you like know exactly where to shoot to also to lower casualties and also what infestation. So she like know like where to shoot on the car like the pop tire or something and not like not injure anyone because like remember when you're doing a heist you want to avoid casualties and even in loud.
yeah. Also, I love how like the sheer difference in my Storm Pegasus customizing, which really leans into like this is a protagonist bay.
It'd be cool if you could do that painting on the El Drago in blue on the Storm Pegasus. That would look cool.
Yeah,
Like
sadly,
that painting, but on the blue.
Magma can't have multiple color variants. It's just
Oh,
like
dang
the
it.
red magma, and if it can,
Dang
then I must be an idiot. But jeez, this looks so good. Like the magma look for El Drago just makes sense. Same for like the crystal look of Storm Pegasus.
Also, as
Anyway,
far as
Excalius, get him.
there is one thing we forgot, which if we are basically doing if we are doing a heist, there's always going to be technically the one person that rats us out. So who would you pick for the person that's probably going to rat us out?
Minoru Mineta.
Netta?
Yes. Because think about it. How many of my members could flat out just kill Mineta?
Oh no, well, I mean, it's obviously the person that rats us out is like the one that's like. I would say to be fair, it's someone that's rats us, so it's someone that has to make it complicated or not complicated, make it like more of a challenge for us if we get ratted out. So we're not actually fighting the rat. They're actually the ones that like increase like security and everything. So I would say with my team, if I want a challenge for who ratted us out. Let's see. With my team, because I have faith in the team I picked. I would say, and Ace, you're gonna say like, "Wow, you're playing on hardcore difficulty." I would say L ratted us out.
Yeah, L is definitely
'Cause then it's
someone
like-
who's dangerous for us to rat us out.
Yeah,
But thing is, he's not even the most dangerous that could rat us out. Don't
Yeah.
forget, I will not try to claim that L isn't a genius. He is. It's very clearly backed in lore. Reminder,
Yeah.
during the 7 days, it was said that if you didn't use the Death Note again, that you'd die. In L Saves the World, in that timeline, he speedran a second Kira case. Just to prove a
Dang.
point. That was a Kira copycat, and in 7 days that he thought he was going to die, he proceeded to speedrun a copycat case.
Yep. Another thing, remember, technically L would have never known it was Light if Light never took the bait of the fake L. That's the one thing that took down L. Or Light, if he never fell for that bait,
Fun
he would
fact,
probably never
actually,
been caught.
only in L Takes the World, in L Saves the World, does he actually definitively find out that it is Light.
Oh no, I mean I meant that that L actually caught it in case because remember L said after Ace, not Ace, but after oh god Ace definitely scared, but after Light killed the fake L, L actually made an announcement saying like, we now know you're in this prefecture because this
Yeah.
broadcast is only yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't know that it was Light. That's the bit you're overlooking.
Oh no, I know that, but I mean, eventually led him to Light. I'm saying if Light never took that bait, it would never have led L to go down that path to start suspecting Light. I'm saying
Yeah.
that was
also,
I would say that's the one catalyst to L's, not to Light's downfall. If he never took that bait, obviously he probably would eventually be caught, but not as fast as he did.
so I actually do have little theories in my head of how it would have gone had he not taken the bait. And the
Yeah.
funny thing is, the thing that would have clued in L that would have led him to narrow it down to Light is Light using classified police documents. That was what would have done him in had he not fallen for that bait. Sure, he would have still gotten caught, but it would have at least had an explanation that made more sense. Because think
True.
about it, that trap is it's contrived. It's
Yeah.
way too Deus Ex Machina.
Yep.
I need to make sure to claim stuff in the beta challenge box.
It was very situational, but that's the thing. It was
Yeah.
situational, but L or Light still fell for a very situational thing. That was the thing.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's way too convenient. That's my complaint.
やるか。
Yep.
Yeah, my complaint isn't that it worked. If anything, I'm actually kind of amazed that it did.
Yeah.
It's more that I'm mad at that he fell for something so obvious. Something that we've been shown, something that after that point we're shown time and time again, he's smart enough to not fall for that obvious trap.
Yeah.
Light later on in the show would and hell, even if we'd followed how smart we actually know Light to be from later events, and that we know he's a model student, he wouldn't have fallen for that. He would have, especially when his father works for the police, he'd have basically just turned around and gone, "That's bait."
Also, here's another thing. I think we mentioned this before. You said you mentioned how like it's good that Light didn't take the eyes because it would shorten his lifespan by
Yes.
half. We knew he was going to die. But here's the thing. Remember, Light's goal was, his original goal was to basically make a world free of crime where he would be martyred as a god. He does know he is technically mortal. Is going to die. So I would say if I was in Light's situation, I would still take it knowing my lifespan would be short. But during that lifespan, because I have that sea kind eyes, I mean, this is taking lore-wise, but I would, now with those eyes, I would be able to know every single criminal's name and just take out everyone, like, basically stay up all night just going, like, rapid-firing criminals.
Yes, we don't know.
And that's
that-
basically, that would get the goal done.
Yes and no. However, we do know that there are limitations. We don't know if looking at screens can directly tell you that, because as far as I know, it's never actually established.
Oh, true.
But also, the thing is, you're saying this as someone who doesn't have a god complex. You need to
True.
remember, Light has a god complex. You need to look at it from the perspective of a god complex.
I know.
He
I mean,
wanted
he has a
to-
god complex, he also knows he's immortal, too. He knows he's not going to be immortal.
Yes, but that's the thing.
That's the
That's
thing.
where the god complex is messing up your entire argument.
Ah, I gotcha.
Because he says it himself. I don't want to take a deal that will shorten my life because I want to rule the new world for as long as I can.
Ah, okay.
That's his words.
But wasn't at first he just wanted to basically make a new world, but then it wasn't like as the series progressed. He started wanting to rule the world, or did he
No.
want to rule from the very beginning?
He literally, one of his first things he says is that I will become the god of the new world.
Ah.
Which is, he's going to rid the world of crime, and that's what he calls the new world.
Ah.
A world without crime.
Yeah, 'cause you're right. I don't have the gun complex because my thing, like I said, since I don't have a gun complex, my thing of like being the god of the new world is like people realize, oh, I'd be like, oh, I took out the crime. People will remember me as, because I know being like, I'm still mortal, so I would know like, since I have limited time in life, doing what I do would basically cement me as a god because like people would still remember my name and like that's how I'd be cement as a god. But I'm also taking D&D logic in is where like you become a god, but the more people that worship you, basically. That's how I'm looking at it. So I'm looking at the
Yeah,
wrong way.
sadly, that's not how that works. But like
I
with
know.
the D&D logic, but if it
Yeah.
was, then technically Light would have become immortal as soon as that fan page for Kira popped up.
Oh no, I'm not talking about more. I'm just talking about the whole like revered as a god. I mean, not technically
Revered.
immortal, but yeah,
But
yeah, revered. Sorry, revered. But you see what I'm going at, right?
Yep. I see a point. What's going on? Oh yeah, having mice too, not bay. That's in you, but what? Why? He's my personal bay crafter. She wouldn't stop nagging me that she only lost in the pre-match because I gave you special treatments. Because it's true, isn't it? You had mice customize your bay. And then you stayed on that call with him the entire pre-match for support, right? When you think about it, it was basically 2-on-1, right? You're just whining that you lost.
Again, my take on this girl is, yeah.
I said it earlier, I said it in the first stream. She is the character in this game I hate the most. I'm trying not to be as negative as I was with Crossworm, but she's literally like...
I've only
she's,
seen two
she's a
cutscenes. This girl, I already hate her.
Yeah, for me, it was just sheer hate frame one. Reminder, this is my second time playing through this game. When she put it like that, I couldn't argue, so I agreed to look at her bay. I can't give her full support over a call like with you. But this, more or less, evens the playing field. Now it's kind of fair, right?
Is it bad every time you read the word bay in this game? I'm thinking of what's her name for Hollow Live Indonesia?
Akos Bios.
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking of every time you say bay.
I'd just say Bios if I meant, yeah, Bios. So anyway, good luck in the semifinal. You have no idea how hard that voice is to do because it infuriates me to use that voice.
Oh, by the way, speaking of, did you know that apparently she has a thing in her, it's not officially in her contract, she tries to tell stores about it, that if they sell like plushies for her, they have to put the plushies upside down, and stores always honor it too. It's funny.
Got it. You do your best too, Lupe. That's one ridiculously bold goal, even when settled cutesy. I've grown to expect this from you two, though. Alright, it's done. What? You're leaving already? Good. You're not gonna do a test launch or anything? I'm just refusing to read her lines any further. Got it. I promise. I'll go undefeated in the semi-final, take first place in my group, and move on to the grand final. Good, she's gone.
For now.
Undefeated and first place, huh? You're both going pretty big. Not really. The real goal is to place in the top 3 at the grand final. If I don't go in with that kind of mindset, I don't think I'll make it as a pro. Besides, both Lupe and I are battling the bays that you customized. We'll be fine.
Hey, you gotta turn that mindset into a grind set. Roar.
Just remember, the best color is green, because Orcs is green.
What about reds or yellows?
Well, if I recall correctly, I think red is speed and yellow is wealth.
I thought yellow was DACA.
It also means darker. There's also black, which is explosive.
We'd have to watch Verizon's video later. I haven't watched one like in a year.
Also, I love
it.
orc logic for purple being sneaky, invisibility. That being, I never seen a purple orc before, therefore they must be invisible.
Just remember, technically, TF2 mercs are orky. Even the spy and the scout.
Also, technically, remember, orcs are a plant.
What?
Did
I'm sorry,
Gaijin-
you gotta explain that one.
Did Gaijin not mention that? They come from a plant!
I think he might have, but I forgot. Because, like I said, it's been over a year.
They literally, I think they grow from spores.
I think he might have mentioned it in one of the early videos. Like,
But
not,
yeah, like, orcs are legally considered a plant in Warhammer 40k.
so does that mean if I eat one, it's a vegetarian?
Technically, that would mean eating an orc is vegetarian, yes.
Hey,
Because they're
that means
plants.
orcs are vegan friendly.
This is not what I expected the stream to turn into. But you know what? I'm here for it.
I got no guys in this.
Talk about
I gotta
trust.
sell this.
I need to know how he reacts.
Dave, I'm gonna mention on Wednesday during the non-series. I'm gonna do a donation to TTS. I'm gonna tell them that. I would say, hey, since stores are does that mean they're vegan friendly?
Oh,
The groupings for the semi-final have been finalized.
hey.
Oh? Now this is interesting.
Oi.
Rain, take a look. I'm in the same group as Saul?
Ha.
Lucky you. Looks like you got your shot at revenge already. The only reason I lost that is because the world demanded it. What? Nothing.
やってこい。
With your newly tuned lines, Fang, let's make that hyper lady bawl her eyes out. Ballin', but at what cost?
With my soup and soda.
Ha! So now we need to go to the semi-final venue. They put the Master Chief in the soda. I love the Junie. Junie's also just going, huh? So yeah, this is technically the halfway point of the game.
Is that what we said, Jody? They put the Master Chief in the soda.
They put the Master Chief in the soda.
It's oh, sorry.
Apparently you're glitching out. It even feels different from the pre-match. More tense, maybe?
あ
Everyone here made it through the pre-match. They're all strong. Whoever wins today's semi-final goes on to the grand final. And that means a real shot at going pro.
I was gonna say your game robot, me and mine. I'm on Discord, but I'm not sure about my Discord. So I might be eaten by you.
Yeah. Let me quickly look up what the weather is in my area right now. Oh yeah, that
on
explains
fire.
a lot.
How much
Probably-
fire is there?
For all you Americans, it is 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 51% humidity. And I know that precipitation says 26%, but this does not feel like there is any precipitation.
Wait. You said it's 85. How much?
80 Fahrenheit.
80 Fahrenheit. How much precipitation?
26%. Which is the
That's
most we've seen in a few days.
80 Fahrenheit and 20% precipitation is a nice day in Chicago.
26% precipitation, which might I remind, like I said, that's the most precipitation we've seen in a few days. Let that sink in. Also, 51% humidity. It's roughly been around that mark this entire time. Apparently, this heatwave is only meant to last a few more days.
Hey,
Go ahead.
I want you to math. How much is 108 Fahrenheit in Celsius?
Okay, well, 80 Fahrenheit exactly is 27 Celsius, so.
No, 108 Fahrenheit.
108?
Yeah, 100 to 108.
Okay. 108 is about 42 degrees Celsius. Which would actually
Yeah,
make it
the hottest weather the UK would ever record.
I was gonna say, 108 is a typical summer day in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yes, however, you're also forgetting to account for other factors. You guys have AC. Here, it is too expensive.
Okay, you said AC. I thought when you said AC, you mean literally AC. I thought you meant like AC, like an ocean. Okay, I got confused. I got confused.
That's that NA education.
No, I heard AC as RC, like SEA.
That's that NA education.
Listen, I was. Anyways, yeah.
But yeah, 42 degrees Celsius would be the hottest weather the UK would ever record. We have broken our hottest weather record 3 days in a row.
So basically, you're gonna want to punish yourself.
I want to know who angered Helios. I'm gonna go up there and pull a Kratos.
Wait,
You're gonna turn him into a
Wait, what's-
flashlight.
what studio made God of War again?
Santa Monica.
And where are they based?
Mikon? Believe it
What?
or not, go ahead. Take a guess where Santa Monica Studio was originally founded.
Well, I saw Santa Monica, California, but I'm saying like where are they based now? I mean,
Los Angeles, California.
oh, still, that makes sense about pissing off the sun god. Yeah.
You forgot there's a charity stream, didn't you?
You said that. You said it. Lily said it earlier. You said that word.
Ah. Well,
Yeah,
okay.
you literally said who. You said who. You said who. You said that word, but you said
Fair
you
enough.
said Helios. Yeah.
Yeah, Helios, the sun god.
Yeah. I was gonna say. Besides, I think they did a few sorts of not like rapid firing them like
Fun
episode of
fact,
South Park with
That's
the first
actually
word.
the hardest part about these charity streams for me
Yeah,
is
you have to hold back.
we have to hold back our language, which typically the rule I use is as soon as like we've broken the seal for that stream, I just stop caring.
But obviously, for me, like I sometimes let them slip, but I still make sure I do not say the F word during the charity streams.
Let's keep this in mind. Only the top 10 in the semifinals for each group will advance. Remember that we did the math earlier. There are 6 groups in the pre-match. Now, only 25 got through, which means there should only be 150 people at most in this section of the event.
Wait. It's top 10? What is that bracket going to look like? Because the tournament brackets are usually top 8. So how the heck are they going to do a top 10?
Which is what makes
Unless
this more
two people
confusing.
are unless 2 people are like guaranteed for a certain rank, or that does it bothers me. It bothers me a lot.
So there actually is a reason for that. I'm just not saying it. I'll DM it to you, though,
Okay.
in the form of a GIF.
I'm waiting. Ah, that's what I figured.
Yeah. You're pretty calm, even with all these eyes on you. I've been dealing with this ever since the pre-match ended. And I made a promise to Lupin.
Oh yeah,
We're both using base
Even, like-
customized by you, and we swore not to lose.
even the game audio is starting to get crunchy on my end. Let me check this Twitch stream. Oh, not the YouTube stream. Hold on a sec. Okay, so the YouTube stream is fine. It's just about Discord, it's a little crunchy. So I might hop out just so it's not straining your
Give me
computer
a
with the
sec.
heat.
I'm actually just closing. So I realized I had some background apps still open, so I've just closed those.
Ah, that would explain it.
That would explain it. So now I've just narrowed down what's open on my PC to like.
Ace, all I'm thinking of,
Five.
I'm thinking of that old Eagle Raptors Newground video. Like that explains everything.
Yeah, no, I only have like 5 things running right now.
Yeah.
Which is VTube Studio, Evo, the game, obviously, Streamlabs, and Discord.
Ah.
So
It should be a bit better now.
Okay, let me. Yeah, now it's better.
No point in losing confidence before we even start.
やるじゃねえか。
And that's what I like to hear. No, I'm really looking forward to today's battles. Uh-huh. Hey, look, it's Sol again. What do
Better
you
call
mean,
Sol.
long time no see? We just saw you a few minutes ago.
これはびっくりだね。
Never thought. I'm not gonna bother.
はい。
Yep. I was just surprised when I heard we were in the same group.
あ
Of course, I told him right after last time.
あ、な
But really, you played it clever, didn't you? Coming to scout us at just the right time.
いやいや。
It is shady!
どう？
This is a Slim Shady.
Okay, let's think about this for a second. She knew we were one of the 6 in the tournament. Knew we had no idea. Figured out we have no idea who she was. So she used that as an excuse to find out what we can do, so that she can gain an unfair edge in if we were to get matched against each other in the semi-final.
Also, I love what Junie said. Helios and Kratos being mentioned in a sentence will haunt me like Kratos and Poseidon being near a waterfall. Listen, Poseidon had it coming.
Get in the water!
はい。
Even mythological Poseidon had it coming.
This is Mice Kumiki, my personal baitcrafter,
ふん。
and the future super famous baitcrafter.
嘘。
Yeah, people are surprised that you have a personal baitcrafter, like, before you're pro.
え？
Yeah, when you did go AFK, I was saying like, why have they not made Beyblade shaped donuts
I
or
heard you.
pastries?
I actually don't know.
Because here's the thing, they've done like One Piece ones, they've done Pokemon, they've even done Naruto. Like, why not Beyblade?
Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna reboot Discord real quick.
Okay.
This won't take long. You'll see like those little little spinny things.
Infinidagger.
You mean just playing the silent in Slay the Spire 2?
I was talking about the co-op character in Shovel Knight.
Yeah, but no, that's a thing in Slay the Spire. We have there's a builds for the silent that literally just have infinite shivs.
Wait, have you never seen the Game Grumps clip with Infinidagger where Danny just was playing player 2 and he kept going, Infinidagger, he would use it to keep going flying. One more he's like, Infinidagger, and it goes off the screen.
No.
Oh, I gotta send you a clip later.
So yeah, just reiterating, our character's main motivation is to make Mice a super famous baitcrafter.
ふむふむ。
Thank you for the summary, Sol, of what I just
いい
explained.
ね。マイスくん。
Oh, so you're not seeing screen.
Oh, right.
Also, I just noticed, yeah, I was gonna say all your reactives were just like loading all at once for a second.
Yeah, that's why I closed Discord. It wasn't connected to Discord, so it started loading them.
Gotcha.
That's how that worked.
Gotcha.
You,
あ
yeah. So, yeah. Also, Sol being Sol. Thanks for looking after my partner the other day.
は
They're not the same as before. We're ready for that rematch.
あれあれ
There are not enough words in the English vocabulary for me to be able to create a proper sentence that allows me to explain how much I want to hit you in the face with a brick.
Are you talking about me or are you talking about one of the characters in the game?
So,
Okay.
you know,
I just
there's
wanna make sure.
not enough words in the English vocabulary or English lexicon that allow me to create a sentence to properly explain that. I can do it in a fancy way, though. Thou wishes to acquaint thy face with the blunt object commonly used in the construction of buildings.
Anyway,
Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
uh,
Game, can you stop giving
I'm not
me
losing
spy
today.
missions?
we're losing this one.
うーん
Just wait till you get your hands on Loki. Then you can create the setup
Yeah.
I like to call John Cena.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Every time I have to progress, it's either I'm keep getting spies or sabotages.
Yellow ship.
And sabotage, I can normally do, but there's apparently a bug when you're doing solo, and I think I mentioned this to you, like where the things just explode before I even get to the panel.
Yeah,
And
ready to
apparently I'm not the
explain
only
how to
one
fix
that's
that.
noted.
Yeah,
I-
like
it says
we know how to fix it.
backpack. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we know
looked
how
up how
to
to
fix
fix
it.
it.
But
Yeah, it said I have to exit the room until to reload the area, but I don't know how far I have to go to exit out of the room.
yeah, just like explore around the map.
Gotcha.
Like go see if you miss anything in all your rooms. Go back, see if it's fixed. If not, just dot around the map away from the objective room.
じゃあね
Oh, cool debate check.
やるぞ
I'll be right back, Sick. I need something to snack on.
Okay.
おい
Hate to interrupt your passionate moment, but Saul isn't the only one you need to watch out for.
Hmm?
Well, speak the devil. But there he is. Hey, it's Hot Topic!
ね
That guy? He's someone to watch?
あ
That's right. Rebel Sakashima.
あ
Just like you and Saul, he's another top contender who went undefeated in the pre-match. What? He's a top contender too?
そん
That makes 3 of us in the same group.
な
Why didn't you tell me?
そうだな
Because I didn't see the point.
そん
Why?
あ
Why? You promised Lupe, right?
は
You promised you'd go undefeated and make it to the grand final, first place in your groups.
な
Then it doesn't matter how many top contenders there are. We're taking them all down. They're not who we're after, right? Cinder blocks are effective and larger than a brick. Use those. Okay, cool. Place a cinder block down on the floor. I'll kick it at you. See how that goes. Oh wait, you're wearing an astronaut suit. That might not work.
おい
If I got that wrong, I'll apologize. Well, Rain?
Hmm?
Should I apologize?
うん
No, no need. You're right, Mice. It's true.
うん
Doesn't matter how many strong opponents there are. I've got the Bayou customized just for me. And that's all I need.
あ
Exactly.
そうだな
In fact, this might be a good thing. Having 3 top contenders in one group. If I stay undefeated and take first place here, you'll really stand out.
よし
That'll show everyone just how great a Baycrafter you are. Now that's what I'm talking about. Keep that spirit, Rain.
よし
Now go take down Sol and Rebel.
やってこい
We'll settle who the real top contender is right here. Like I said, doing the math, there are 6 groups. Only 25 people make it past the pre-match. So why are there 300? Oh, cool. Dungeon Battle Royale. Your objective is just fight people. I could speedrun this and just get to the objective, but that doesn't get you as many points,
ねえね
so we're just going to, go through this. Plus, more rooms means more parts. More parts means more power-ups. Especially since those part drops
え
are
レディー
free.
セット
3,
3
2, 1. Let it rip!
パーフェクト絵に描いたような完璧なシュート
いけ当た
だエ
った
クストリームダッシュの猛攻耐えき
これで
れる
決める
か完璧なスピンフィニッシュ
Ah!
スピンフィニッシュ
Survivor finish! 1 point.
レディーセット
Set. 3, 2, 1.
ゴー
Let it rip. Perfect.
パーフェクト。絵に描いたような完璧なシュートだ。
Attack Raido.
やばいいけ
お互い様子を見ているのか。
オーバーフィニッシュ
Knockout finish.
最高のバトルだったさすが
That's a 370.
ちょっと
Aw, you need time to wait on your strategy? I don't believe I asked. Dino X Callius versus Saber Samurai.
レディーセット
3,
3
2, 1. Let it rip.
パーフェクト。絵に描いたような完璧なシュートだ。
エクストリームダッシュやられた
睨み合いが続いている。
エクストリームダッシュ
Attack Raido.
Unbelievable!
スピンフィニッシュ
Damn it.
レディーセット
3,
3
2, 1. Go. Shoot.
パーフェクト。
まずい
絵に描いたような完璧なシュートだ。
まずい
まだ動か
決める
ない。何を狙っているんだ。
Instance
全
of
力
void.
をぶつける
Ready for some disrespect?
うー
Guess I'ma do it again.
あ、
とって
Unbelievable!
おきだ
エ
これで
クストリーム
最
後だ Extreme finish!
よエクストリームフィニッシュすっ
3
ごく
points.
楽しかったよし
Item getter. Oh, cool. I got a clear coating agent. She's mad I didn't do what she wanted and wait longer. Ah, come on. Dot ball? Really?
負けないよ
Oh, hopefully you'll actually be able to survive enough time for Excalius to do something. Or you'll be a big disappointment. You know, like most of the AI so far.
レディーセット
3,
レディー
2, 1. Go! Shoot!
パーフェクト。絵に描いたような完璧なシュートだ。
よし
Up!
睨み合いが続いている。
エクストリーム
Oh, did you just hit me right to this perfectly good accelerator rail?
エクストリームフィニッシュ最高のバトルだった
Did you just hit me right in front of this perfectly good accelerator rail game? You shouldn't have. It's not even my birthday for another 3-ish months. Guess it's a good thing me can't AFK because he didn't hear me say that.
ちょっといいよ
What?
I said I am back.
Okay, good. He didn't hear what I said.
Well, I had my headphones off. I was watching a YouTube short. I basically I had a chocolate ice cream bar because like it's not. I mean, it's lunchtime, but it's also not lunchtime because I'm going to eat a full meal later. I just wanted a quick
Brunch.
snack. True, I thought people only had brunches on Sundays.
Why do people think it's like a certain day that it's brunch? You can have brunch any
Because
day.
apparently, because honestly, the only time I remember brunches was as a kid, basically like at this one like fancy country club my dad's cousin would go to that she'd only go there on Sundays. And also
Maybe-
because also Simpsons when Marge went bowling and she met this French guy, he goes, "Would you like that brunch?" She's like, "What's brunch? It's not quite breakfast, it's not quite lunch, but you have it on Saturdays and it comes with a slice of cantaloupe at the end."
You know, like technically, you could argue that brunch is like that space of time between the breakfast and lunch period.
Then what lunch between lunch and dinner? Is that just dinner or is that done? Or is lunch? Also, I'm just listening to the game. The audio in this match is just awkward.
Yeah. Extreme dash. Absolute bang.
Also, I'm gonna get off Warframe for a bit.
Fair. I'm actually like almost caught up with the story now. I've only got like four major quests left.
Oh, Ace, I'm gonna tell you something you're gonna be happy about.
Welcome to the Railjack update.
No. I was gonna say, after the one stream the other day, I think it was 2 days ago or 3 days ago. I think I'm actually after the charity event. I'm probably gonna play more Monster Rancher 4.
Nice, let's go.
But I think one day I'll do a long stream of next time I get a slot open on the ranch. I'm just gonna do a stream of just like entire stream just dedicated to just seeing what I can get from different CDs, DVDs, and games. Like I'm gonna get my collection, just see what I can pull like for a book. Also, I might have to spoil myself and see when is the trigger to get the Chaos Beast from Field of Dreams.
Guessing it might be like a story thing. Like, I'm assuming it might be like the Kulakai Jungle.
I'm gonna Google it. I won't look too far. I'm just gonna see like it says like what point in the game so I know, but I
Yeah.
won't like read the details on it.
Well, there goes one of them. One of the rounds. GG. Fun fact: my usual strategy in my my personal save was using a stamina type to steal as much energy as possible. So I wasted time
Oh
and allowed me to build up my thing.
Ace, you're not gonna like this. It's post game.
Nope, the Phoenixes.
It says, "Oh, never mind. So that's a stupid AI thing." Let me actually look at game FAQs from 2011 because that would actually have people
Use
actually talk
Legend
about
Cop.
things. Wait, what site?
Legend Cop.
Okay, I was gonna look at what part you
That's
unlock
a
and things.
dedicated monster hunt, like a dedicated
Legend
monster
Cop?
rancher. Yeah, Legend Cop. It's a dedicated site for the
Legend
Monster
Cop?
Rancher games.
I found it, monster.
I have no clue if stream delay is actually this bad because of the comment of an extreme finish.
But I don't know what the Chaos Beast falls under what category. That's the only thing.
There are 3 Chaos Beasts.
Yeah, which one is the Field of Dreams one? That's the thing.
I believe that was Chaos Dragon.
Okay, so that would under Dragon.
It also lets you take it also has like the monster data, which lets you look at stats, which is how I was telling you the stat gains. It also shows a picture of what it looks like.
Okay.
Some monsters are horrific.
Oh, I want to get the Dragon Joker one. That looks cool.
Dragon! Joker!
It's basically a skull dragon.
Oh, Black Skull Dragon?
No, it's just a skeleton dragon. It's basically like Skull Greymon almost. It's called Diaboros. What CD gives that? I gotta look at that one. Okay,
I
found
mistimed
it.
that.
Oh, Game Probot does look cool. I wonder how much this is online.
No idea.
Also, it's just showing the,
Instance of
it's just showing the monster. It doesn't show what I get to unlock
Yeah, that's because you're in
them.
the monster data section.
Oh.
That tells you the stats
Okay.
and that of it, not how you get it. There's
Ah.
other stuff in there to find that out.
Gotcha.
Extreme finish. Ah, Samurai Caliber. Some of these names make less and less sense.
負けちゃった
You're right, you can't become a pro like that. Maybe you're just bad. That was a door. I had to open it anyway. Here come, there's a person in front of a door.
Oh.
I know what to do.
やるか。
Push
Yeah,
them.
よし。
I know what I must do.
Do the la la la.
わかった。
I am Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. How many of you came to this stream expecting a reference to the Princess Bride? Then again, how many of you expected some of the stuff that happens on the stream at all? Oh, wait, I get that stuff in the bait challenge box I can get? Oh, cool. A little bit of money. By the way, fun fact. Nice little oversight. You can still open the parts shop while you are in an event.
Dang.
Meaning I could buy copies of Gear Flat while I'm here in order to power up Excalius.
パーツの購入だね。
Or I could be smart and power up one of my other DLC bay, allowing me to use multiple of them. And also lets me create some very, very powerful and very evil combinations. Which blade head did I use this? Was Rapid Hit. Yeah, Rapid Hit. So buying copies of Rapid Hit El Drago.
また来てね。
Again, casual reminder that El Drago was so powerful it killed its user.
おう。よし。
And the scariest thing about this is I'm not making it up. That's official that it killed its user. Imagine using a blade only for it to tell you that you failed the vibe check and just kill you. Death by vibes.
Eh?
What do you want with me?
いいよ。
Well, I guess that's the only option. I'll accept the challenge. Popcorn! Beep popcorn right there.
レディー、セット。
Time for me to hit someone with overkill.
3
Just because I can.
ワン。ゴー。
Go! Shoot!
Perfect!
まずい。
絵に描いたような完璧なシュートだ。
いけ。
強い
Ow.
エクストリ
You
ーム
hit me into an
フィニッシュ
accelerator rail! You played yourself!
エクストリームフィニッシュ
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
バトルだった
Oh, look, I learned the X skill. Ring through.
Wait a minute, Ace.
What?
I looked at the thing for GamePro bot. Obviously, the GamePro DVD is the main way, but someone mentioned there's another method, Sharkport PlayStation 2 disc, which is basically the Game Shark thing for PlayStation 2. That's another possibility. I think I might have that. Oh, never mind. Someone says Game Shark version 3 does not work. Actually, I gotta check. I might have Action Replay Max version 3.10. I'll have to look.
Sorry, I was just taking a note.
Like, I'm just looking at the MRM archive and everything.
Yeah. So, for instance, what I did is I noted down what the bits of the blades I use are, so that I know what to farm while off stream. Because I don't do the rank up stuff off stream, because that's technically story.
Ah.
I do, however, do the free battles, because those just get me parts and money. Which means I can use those while off stream to power up the blades. Which also means if I don't beat the game this stream, means that I very much will next stream.
Hey, Ace.
Yes.
Guess what? The PlayStation 2 Action Pro October 2003 distance for Game Pro bot. Guess how much it is on eBay?
Go ahead.
Cheapest price about... Oh, actually, let me sort by cheapest price because they're all over the place. There's a few of them. Cheapest price is $8.24.
Wow, that's cheap. What are the stats on Game Pro Bot?
Let me look. Look here, Game Pro bot.
Perfect! 絵に描いたような完璧なシュートだ
Remember to take advantage of the special ability of your respective blade type. Oh no, I got hit! Overkill time! Extreme dash! Absolute bang!
Let's see, Game Pro bot. I gotta scroll down to the bottom. Okay,
And because Ace X skill reduced one of the gauges to 0, that's 2 extreme finishes on 1 generic.
Okay. Are you ready for his stats?
Go ahead.
Wait. Okay. Main breed dragon. Lifespan 198 weeks.
That's not that bad.
Technical by trait, heavy armor. Grow type unknown. Movement speed. What's that? Yeah. Heavy armor. Movement speed 2 out of 6. Guts regen 1 out of 12. Current trait heavy armor, great wing. Stats are power 7 out of 8, life 4 out of 8, int 6 out of 8, accuracy 5 out of 8, defense 6 out of 8, speed 3 out of 8. Physical abilities 1 hit, 2 cut, -2 pierce. Element attributes 1 ice, 3 electric, -4 water, 1 wind, -2 heart, 8, and then 2 heart, and then everything else is question mark.
Yep, makes sense.
Not as strong as the Chaos Dragon, but it's still something cool.
Oh yeah, no, the Chaos Dragons are like insanely powerful.
Yeah. So that means I could, and like I said, the disc, like I said, there's a lot of the disc. Oh, actually, there's only a few discs online, so I'd probably have to buy it after the start of the month or everything.
Yeah. Or
if I save up enough points on that one claw game app, I could get a 10-hour gift card and buy it for eBay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I could mark. I'm gonna mark that as hold on or look into.
All right, let's go. Perfect bonus. Oh no, they're a stamina type. Who cares? I didn't even put anything in that fight. I got the perfect bonus and then just idled. Which goes to show how powerful kitting out your blades early game can actually be.
Also, Chaos Dragon is not the one from Field of Dreams. That's the Crouching Tiger. There's a different one. That's the Chaos Monster.
Yeah. But yeah, you'll want to get one of the Chaos Monsters at least.
I know. I'm trying to remember what the other one. I think it was either a Ripper or another thing.
There's 3. One of them is Ripper, though.
Yeah. I'm seeing which one. Okay. Monster Farm 4 Pandora disc. It said, oh, Buster Rhymes ain't safe anymore. That's what was the third one? I'm trying to remember what the third monster was.
Dullahan. Chaos Dullahan.
Okay, Dohan, let me check. So let's. I think that was the one.
Ready, set.
Oh wait,
3,
this one says Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers.
Yeah.
go.
So where's the Pharaoh Dreams bonus disc?
Perfect!
Oh.
描いたような完璧なシュートだ
Actually, I think later taste. So I'm not sure mine. I think later I might look to see if I can find it. Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Because getting one of
And
those
I said,
chaos
if not-
monsters like this early in the game, because of what that fusion creates.
3,
Yeah. And if not, I could
Oh.
always like I said. If not, I always could go to the thrift store and find because they have tons of DVDs at their store.
Yeah.
I think I've seen
while you're
Lord of
at
the
it,
Rings tons
while
of
you've got the
times.
website up, look at
Yeah.
the Dark Antler. Look at those
Okay,
stats.
Antler. Let me look.
このまま決まってしま
Oh,
う
wait, hold on a sec. That's the game. Hold on a sec. Let me go back here. Monster data. Antling. And that's the one I need for the Chaos Monster 4, right?
Yes, because you fuse that with one of the 3 Antler Rangers and a Chaos Monster to create that.
Okay, I'm just noticing Joker is just really cool, whatever it's combined with.
Joker!
The fact that it's like a skeleton, because I'm looking at the Antling Joker, and that's cool. Let's see.
Oh yeah, no,
Dark-
some of
it's
the breeding combinations is mental how good they can look.
I'm trying to scroll down to find
Let me
it.
make sure I didn't miss anything. I did not miss anything. Leah!
Oh, I found it,
Total
found it.
annihilation!
Oh yeah, those are good sets, except for its intelligence. Like the intelligence, life, and defense are very
Look
poor, but that
at
power,
that
dang,
total points.
dang,
This
7,500.
is what my blades can do. And look how
Also, holy
little
crap,
my
the guts
rank went
regens.
up.
The guts regen in Dark Antling, damn.
Yeah. It's very clearly meant to
11
be a
out of 12.
battle.
Like I said, the only problem is its intelligence,
It's a
life, and
physical attack.
defense
That
are in
doesn't
the.
matter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's okay. It's like a glass cannon because its defense is half of. It's 4 out of 8 for its defense and life.
Yeah, but it's a one-hit
Yeah,
machine.
it's basically it's basically a glass cannon basically.
I think Glass Cannon is underplaying.
Ah.
So for reference, by the way, I got all those points and I only went up 6 ranks. Next up, oh, perfect, League Battle. This is actually the easiest battle type to cheese. Now, you can't power them up once you have actually once you've gone past Customize here. Meaning I can't power them up between battles. However, I can also just, annihilate them. It's not exactly difficult. Obsidian Shell 385H. Okay.
3, 2,
Oh,
1.
yeah, that's what I was talking about. The apes are the ones that from Ape Escape. There's only 3 of them there. It's basically the street version of Ape Escape apes.
完璧なシュート
Yeah.
アタック。
かわしていくよオーバーフィニッシュ
What made you think that was going to work?
レディー
Oh,
セット
actually, one of the Ape Escapes on Splinter Cell on PS2.
Yeah.
3
That's
2
One of
Pirate
them's
Ape.
Metal Gear Solid 2.
Go.
Wait, hold on a sec. Where? Let me look. So it's only showing Ape Escape on here. That's for that ape, unless the thing's not fully. Yeah, because this Ape Escape 2 or Ape Escape doesn't say like.
Some stuff will of course be like old information, it's outdated, like it is a site, like it's archiving stuff from like 2003.
Oh, yeah, Oh yeah, because I'm looking at the Legend Cup MRM basically. It's
Yeah, the
archive only,
MRM
not
archives
updated.
from like 2003.
私の勝ち
Yeah,
That's also
So I
because
couldn't
more
find the
stuff
cur-
has come out since then, and Monster Rancher kind of flew
I
under
cou-
the radar.
yeah. I couldn't find the other information, the other page with the current updates. So I'm looking at the old stuff.
I mean, yeah, it's not exactly going to be like everything up to date. It's a PS2 game.
fair.
Oh, I'm fighting Yujiro.
Oh no, Yujiro Hama. Anyway, have you considered? Xeno X Callius
there's
versus
only-
Cobalt Drake.
レディー
Saying there's only two Joker. There's, well, I mean, base Jokers. Joker, and there's
スリー
Joker question mark.
Wait, you say Joker?
Yeah, it's Joker. It looks like a vampire dude, but it's no. I mean that's his type. Joker is the base Joker. So there's Joker, and then there's Gars was the Joker question mark. That's why I
So you're saying
exclusive
we
one.
need to use the Lost Driver?
Oh dang it! I walked into that one.
Yes,
Oh.
yes, you did.
Okay, so Gars is either from Godsmack, Faceless, or the Sixth Sense DVD.
Quite literally handed me the Kamen Rider reference on a silver platter. Just-
Yep.
Your Kamen Rider reference, my liege. I know Ragnus is probably gonna be happy that the Kamen Rider references pop up.
What Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers gives the Joker monster
レディ
too.
ーセット
Well, I mean, there was that section of double.
スリーツー
Let's see if I. Oh, find out the two Lord of the Rings two towers. So the bonus one gives the chaos, but the normal one gives the Joker.
絵に描いたような完璧なシュートだ
Let's go!
I Ace.
Extreme finish! What?
I have one of the ones that get Joker. Simpsons Hit and Run.
楽しかった
Hold on, give me a sec. I need a sec. What?
Simpsons Hit and Run on the PS2 gives Joker.
All right. So we're talking like a Sen like Joker wielding a Sen, Kamen Rider Joker. the
We're
Clan
talking
Prince of
about the Grim
Crime.
Reaper. We're talking about the Grim Reaper.
Oh, so absolute Joker.
Okay, this is also funny. It also Scooby-Doo Meets the Boo Brothers, which is an amazing movie. Is also that DVD gets it too.
Well, I mean, yeah, they are. I mean, in that case, it is a bunch of Jokers.
I'm confused about this. How is Snow Dogs give basically a Grim Reaper?
Mhm.
But then again, Angelina Ballerina Rose Fairy Princess gives a Joker. It says no. It says someone says I'm not kidding. Seriously, try it. You like me will laugh for days. I don't think I had the one, but Austin Powers too. I'm not saying.
I wish to
that
mention
gets it.
there is not enough funny
わ
juice
かった
in the world. I know
Ah,
I know
dang
I
it.
don't like people censoring what they say, but I kind of don't have a choice. Charity event.
Ace, here's the thing: Sonic Gems Collection gives it, but also I had the GameCube version, so but at least I have some Nintendo Run at least. Oh, this person has a huge list of them.
Hey, that's way past cool.
John Denver Songs for America gives Joker.
Eh?
I can see that.
What?
I can see that. John Denver's Songs for America CD gives Joker.
わかった
Mikon,
What's up?
you know I don't know what that
Oh.
is, right?
You ever heard of John Denver?
よし
Oh,
おう
Ah,
やるか
let's not forget Host Bodies from 2002. Or as he gets called by radio to avoid confusion, the Vessel,
give me a
which makes
second.
people think of Hollow Knight. But
Oh,
just
wait, yeah,
remember,
that's-
everyone,
Wait,
welcome
wait.
to Hollow Nest.
Okay, have you ever heard the song "Take Me Home, Country Roads"?
Country knows.
Yeah,
my
John Denver.
bones.
John Denver wrote the original Country Roads
Give it
song.
a sec.
I know.
Just
No, I'm not
Country
gonna. I'm not.
knows, Take
Oh,
my
God dang it.
bones.
Also, he's
to
saying the
a
song. Take out.
place they don't belong.
Yeah, he basically sang Country Roads, so that's how you've heard of him. Also, he's singing the song "Think I'm a Country Boy," which was from a very funny movie back in the day. It was Pauly
Don't
Shore,
know
but it was
that
still
one.
funny.
I, only,
There's a certain movie I gotta
I
show
quite
you.
literally only know of Country Roads because of the meme. Just country
Yeah, I know.
gnomes take my bones.
Funny enough, I knew about Country Roads before Fallout 76. I knew it from a
Wait, so did
thing
I. I
called-
knew about the country gnomes meme.
Oh, I was gonna say I went even before, like AMV Hell 3, the ending credits. But
Yo,
they did a different version of that.
Yo, y'all ever heard of Tumblr?
People still use Tumblr.
Yeah, PM Seymour. He is the Tumblr man.
I'm going to need to explain this, aren't I?
Yes.
Okay, so PM Seymour is a voice actor who has a channel on YouTube, and his main source of content is reading out posts from Tumblr. Also, he's a voice actor.
任せて。
は？
失礼しました。
I have a question. Hey, Mikan, where did you put the controls for my orbital cannon?
Raj asked to borrow them.
What does he need? What does he need an orbital cannon for?
He said he saw a spider in his bathtub.
A Zaku would be enough to deal with that. What?
Well, I know that, but I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see it funny because I wanted Raj to realize like he's literally striking orbital cannon on his own bathroom. So I wanted to see how he would react when he would finally realize that he effed around on that one. So I was just gonna let him learn from his mistakes. But then again, it's Raj. I don't know if he'll learn.
No, Roger will learn. Wanna know who won't? And I don't care about making fun of him. He'll never see this VOD. They probably forgot that I exist. Now, who is he? Take your pick. It could be like 3 or 4 different people.
Ah, dang it! There's one that's called King Tut Duck, but it's only available through in-game Rainbow Discs. I haven't encountered it yet. It's
Yeah,
just a
you
duck
won't.
and that's a yeah, it's a duck and that's a pharaoh.
Boy.
Are you okay? This one looks troublesome.
Wait, are you okay,
あの、
Buster Wolf?
Are you okay? Buster, move! Oh, okay, that's a reference. Okay, I need to explain this. So she's referring to the protagonist of Cross One, whose canonical name is Sheer Kamikage. I think. Let me quickly use my
Oh.
phone to fact check that.
By the way, Ace, the job I was talking about is called Meadow Joe. It's from Linkin Park Meteor. That's
I
the
know.
one I was thinking of. Yeah.
I'm check. Yep, it's the protagonist of Cross One.
Hmm.
Oh god, please don't tell me I'm dealing with a second Yandere character in a Beyblade game.
失礼。
She literally just said, I'll handle my own introduction.
秋月すいすい申します。
This is Sui Akizuki.
はいはい。
Yep, I'm Ray Nacho. Yes. I know.
すごいですね。
Oh god.
そうですね。
Okay, I know that yanderes are one of my favorite character archetypes. However, 25 kill streak? Soul Blade. Yeah, on my coordinates.
Also, Ace.
Yep.
I found another one that's exclusive for game. Fatal Frame on the PS2. It gives you Miku, which is just the character from the game, as a reskinned pixie.
On. Again with this. Okay, I know that I said I'd ease back on bringing up Cross One, but this character is literally just the yandere from Cross One. She even mentioned Cross One's protagonist. This is on the game. This one's not on me. Because just like the yandere in Cross One, she wants to steal my Beyblade if I lose. How about you back at this tournament and go back to watching Mirai Nikki? How's that for a deep cut?
お願いします
Actually, that's an insult to that's an insult to Future Diaries. At least Gasai has fans.
Oh, yes, I remember. What? No, Field James is the one that gets the baseball boy. So why didn't we get baseball boy? That's weird.
私の手で
Oh
壊
wait,
して
they said it
あげ
was.
ます
Yeah, we should have got baseball boy.
Boy.
It's weird.
What are you freaking out for? Just beat her and it's all good.
負けるわけにはいかない
There's no way I'll lose this. I'm against Arrow Pegasus, Drawn Sword, and Unicorn Stick. Okay, this is gonna be easy.
And before it's not easy.
レディーセット
Yo, Excalius, do your thing. 3, 2, 1, go! Shoot! Fun fact, on my puzzle save when I played... Wow! I didn't get to finish my sentence
エクストリーム
before the first round ended. On my puzzle save, I actually took Knife Shinobi from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. Both in Cross 1 and in this game, I took Lion's Fang from tutorial to end of the game.
Perfect!
It's very possible to have it from beginning to end, and if anything, I'd say this game has the better starting day, because custom line.
エクスト
こ
リーム
こまでは互角の勝負まだまだ展開が読めないぞあ
Let's go!
Unbelievable!
全力をぶつける
Instant avoid! You sealed your fate!
エクストリームフィニッシュ私の
Like I said, not a problem.
いいね よし
Alright,
いいぞ
nice one, Rain. You nailed it.
いいですわね
え
素晴らし
Can I kill it yet? Look, I know this is a charity stream, but I wish to kill her on screen.
Mm. Did you finish your homework?
Mikan, I am a paradoxical entity who has seen the universe begin and end 7 times over. I'm pretty sure I stopped having that after the first cycle.
Oh, I meant your homework as a mod.
You mean, did I review all the moderator notes that I have? Yeah, I do that about 5 times a day.
Okay, go ahead. Have fun.
Editor, have fun editing this.
さようなら
Well, defeated her, and now I hope you don't come back. Looks like you've caught the eye of a troublesome one.
よし
What's done is done. Let's refocus and rack up some more points. Yep. What is a hideout? Wow. Love that that's an actual tutorial message.
What is a man?
A miserable little pile of secret. But enough talk. How about you? Mikan, have you seen the most cursed version of one of the Harry Potter movies? Harry
I'll one
Potter
up
and
you.
the Chamber of Secrets.
I'll one up you. Have you ever seen both Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, but with guns, and Harry Potter and something in the portrait of something that looked like a pile of ash?
I'll
The
one up.
only time AIs have been good because it was basically a crappy AI back in 2015 that didn't do jack. That like just was like the equivalent of giving like a toddler a bucket of paint. I
Which
mean,
you
like,
could have also just-
like,
Which you could have just done better. But, sentence splicing, which would have done less damage to the environment.
yeah. Oh no, I mean, no. This wasn't the one that used not AI, but crap. This was basically like I said. When I say bucket of paint, I mean like a bucket of paint from Home Depot, and that's like let that put. Oh no, basically like putting a bucket of paint on a ledge and letting the toddler push the bucket of paint over. That's basically what it was.
No, like I've heard those videos that use like the early form of what we now know as Gen AI. Because that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's Gen AI. It's using.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
it's a type of Gen AI. It's generating
Yeah.
AI. It's generating an artificial intelligence version of something that they've never said.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Right, no, it wasn't.
meanwhile,
I was gonna say it was just a
sentence
narrator
splicing-
rate take a story. It was. I don't know if it was actually. It wasn't voice. It was just something that they basically made the text, and like someone themselves read the text. Like
Okay.
they read out because it was so funny.
If
Like
that's it, then yeah, that's fine. But
yeah,
if it's like,
because someone actually they use like the version like Microsoft text to speech to read it, but like
oh, Sam,
the best way. Basically the various way it's like. You ever seen that Doom fanfic, the very one stupid one that says like, but John, you were the zombies, where it's like that's horribly
No.
written.
no, but I have read Sonic.exe, which is probably written even
I-
worse and written by a worse person.
I'm trying to think how I explain this. I'm trying to think how I explain this in a way you'll be like, oh yeah, that's funny. Because I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it without like spoiling them. Basically, you know
Try
those
to,
early,
yeah.
okay, you know the early 4chan green text stories. Think of those, but just like you put them in a blender and they just spit out words
So basically,
that don't
you're
make
taking-
comprehensive.
So basically, you're taking something that's already basically incomprehensible, 4chan green text, and then throwing that into a blender.
But it still pops out funny because it's just so chaotic.
Isn't that how most people would explain 4chan these days?
Honestly, yeah. Now I think about wait. This makes me think about it. Was it actually Gen AI or was it literally just a psyop and it was actually a 4chan green text story? Now I'm actually confused because the more I think about it, that might be something that was a green text story. Now I think about it because I'll send you a video later.
Yeah, no, stuff like Scout and Soldier Play Yu-Gi-Oh! That use Gen AI voices. And it's pretty obvious they literally had it in the title.
I like the splicing ones. I like the splicing ones where people actually take the time to put the text together to make
like,
a thing.
That's
Yeah.
I respect that. I don't respect
But
using sites that just use people's voice data
Yeah.
without their consent.
Yeah.
Essentially,
If I recall, I think the voice actors for TF2 actually enjoy like the memes people make with the splicing. Like,
yeah, that's the thing.
they don't like the AI ones. They like the splicing ones.
Yeah, they don't like those. But the ones that are
For
like
example-
actual effort, hell,
Yeah.
Heavy is Dead. They full
Yeah,
on
they actually
re-recorded
voiced
that.
it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great.
My favorite one, I believe, was the TF2 mercs argue about Star Wars factions at 2 a.m. It was just
Like,
chaotic.
that's the thing. Like, also, some of the like Zen splicing creates some of the greatest stuff. Like, for example, there's a whole there's a series of parody songs, but also like
Yeah.
turns into original songs, right?
Yep,
Oh.
like Sniper Perry. Sniper Perry, I just bagged the world's fattest man instead of Katy Perry.
No. I'm talking about the series done that turned Deltarune into the Zelda CDI games.
What?
You heard me. It's actually really good. It started off as like parodies of actual songs from Deltarune, like Now's Your Chance to Be Her and Big Shot for the first two songs. But then it's just gone off on its own thing. And I'm all here for it. It's great. It's so gorgeously chaotic. Oh, cool. It's this type again. The Select Room Battle.
By the way, that DVD, that one you and Power Member asked me if I had the Disney's Leon 6. It technically is also Ninja Turtles, the original movie, which I believe I have that DVD as well, and that's the Mr. Fujiyama.
Yeah. So the reason I love this format, the Select Room Battle, is purely because it is really easy to farm. found parts from,
Yeah.
which makes it the best if you want to power up your blades. Because remember, you need parts to power up.
絵に描いたような完璧なシュート
And this has the ability to just flat out have a room that's nothing but chests, like chests that give
攻
parts.
めたいか
バーストフィニッシュ
By the way, I'm not looking at the pictures. I'm just looking at the question mark ones, like the ones that are like exclusives. And I'm seeing I have a few of these. Like for example, I've Tornox Pro Skater 4, which gives me what's it? That gives me the Mahjong Koro.
All right, let's see. What are my room options? Unknown and battle. Let's go with the unknown. You can't tell the condition of this room. Hey, it's a parts room. Unknown or parts room. That's right, we're going with a parts room. See, look here, just 2 boxes of free loot. Think we can hold on, can we just make fun of this guy real quick before I just end this man's whole career?
Oh god, I'm just laughing at his outfit.
Hetsuma. Wow, what a terrible setup duo as well. We've got Hellscythe 385 dot ball and Buster Drawn 770 orb. Wow, you did not come here to win, did you?
He didn't come here to win, he came here to prove a point.
You came here just to say that you participated. I'm surprised you made it past the pre-match.
よし
Look, you look so generic. It's like those old character recolors that we'd find on DeviantArt back in the early 2010s. Yeah, this is my OC. It's definitely not a recolor of Shadow or something, and he's way more powerful and has like all these overpowered abilities.
3 2
Wow. I made a recolor of a character that's already very powerful and made them even more powerful.
やばい
How original and unique I must be.
エクストリームフィニッシュ私の勝ち
Perfect rip. This is truly absolute Beyblade. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's
well, that's a
go.
letdown.
What's a
I
letdown?
saw there's a unique Garo called Goku, but it's based off the actual Monkey King and not actually based off
Ukok.
Dragon Ball Z. Yeah,
I know.
I was thinking
I
like,
got that one before, and I called it Ukok.
yeah, but it's saying it's yeah. I mean, I understand Goku's based off of Sun Wukong, but like, it would have been nice if like it was a Japanese game. They should have put like reference to that. I think Toriyama would have approved of it.
He would have like.
Funny
He
enough,
would've let
Dragon
them.
Ball's yeah. Funny enough, Dragon Ball Z Budokai actually on PS2 does give him. But
Yeah, I know.
and also
It's
Planet of the
great.
Apes too. Or yeah, but it's like, why couldn't they just made it Goku? That would have been so much cooler. And I'm avoiding looking at any of the Phoenix ones. Also, there's one that I do have. I think it's on the graffiti Zan.
Yeah, remember, there's 4 species you can't get.
Yeah, I know. I can't. That's one of them I know. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
when I can get that one, I do have the ability for
Yeah,
that.
you need to
I'm just avoid
ignore. Literally.
Zan, Mochi.
Yeah, Zan,
I'm-
Mochi, and Raiden. Literally ignore Phoenix
Yeah.
exists because they're post game only.
Yeah. Wasn't there I mean, obviously Phoenix. I'm not looking at this, but what Zan, Phoenix, Raiden? Was there a fourth one as well besides Phoenix?
No, Phoenix is the only one that's post game. There is Zan.
Oh no, I mean, I'm saying I
Oh.
don't think it's supposed to mean before post game.
Yeah,
There's Mochi, Zan, Raiden. I thought you said there was one more. Was it Zum or no?
I'm not sure if you're leaning into the bit or not.
Oh. No,
I'm
I'm
not
not. I'm actually confused. I'm confused. That's the thing.
No.
I thought Phoenix was the fifth one because I thought there's 4
No.
if you don't count the Phoenix. Okay.
No, if you don't
Okay,
count
so
the
there's only
Phoenix, there's 3.
Okay. Now, so it's Zan, Zan, Raiden, and Mochi. So I get everything else then. Okay, good to know.
Just remember, is it Raiden from KOF? Is it Raiden from Mortal Kombat, or is it Raiden from Metal Gear? There is a correct answer. Because if it's capital R Raiden, pack it up. You're done.
Doctor, and disengage. Disable my cringe inhibitors.
But Raiden, are you sure, Raiden?
Just do it.
Raiden
Oh God,
gets-
this was a mistake.
You should have listened to me, Raiden. You idiot.
Why are you doing it? Didn't you take it seriously?
You asked me to disable them, Raiden. Of course I had to take it seriously. That's my job, Raiden.
God, how don't these people ever post off? Don't these people ever touch grass?
Of course not, Raiden. The internet users in the 2020s, they don't know what grass
Why?
is, Raiden.
Why does everyone keep posting 6-7? What does that even mean?
I have just as much clue as you do, Raiden.
いらっしゃい。
I hate that meme and I want it to die. In the words of Abridged Bulma, all of my hate. Also, my gear flat's almost maxed out. I just need to get one more enhancement and power and get more star ranks on it, and then it's just maxed. I've already forgot which one was nearly maxed out.
Oh God, Doctor! Neighborhood hit criteria. They're showing me Italian memes.
いらっ
Ah!
しゃい。パーツの購入だね。
Why are Italians like this? And by the way, for reference, I am Italian. I can make that joke.
Editor, just to be safe, edit that one out. This is modern internet users.
Okay, I'm actually gonna get going now because I actually do need to get actual lunch.
Get food.
Also, because I collected them earlier, pocket sand.
That... Ow.
また来てね。
Well, good news is that technically that didn't really do anything. You think he remembers that there's a veil around my body at all
Yosh.
times that prevents things from reaching me? Yeah, probably not. Like, it's a defensive measure. As long as there is at least 10 left. There we go. Cool. Behold, I have a 5-star gear flat plus 14. Which means if I go to part enhancement, go to bit, click my plus 14. Let's see, is this... Oh, look, it's enough. I now have a plus 15 5-star part. Which part do I want to enhance? Could it possibly be one of the parts for, you know, Xeno X Callius? No, definitely not. Definitely not making Excalius even more powerful by the fact that it has a maxed out part and we're like halfway through the second half, like the second arc of the game. And you know, I have been going for a decent while. I very much could finish this stream today, but I'm gonna hop off stream and gonna do some off-stream grinding to power up my beys. Next time you see me, I'll probably have like all my beys maxed out, like all fully like cosmetic and everything. Basically, expect like next stream I'll be much more powerful. So thank you all so much for watching. I have been the Drifter, Isaac Archer, and the in-between welcomes you. See you then.